what's most noteworthy here, I think you could start to think about the possibility that this number, that this number may be on its way north. Because again, we're seeing in these counties, I want to see a few more here, okay? But we've seen we've seen Graham in one big county running 6 points better so far with the election day vote. We've seen her running 4 points better. We saw, 1 point, but we've seen a range here. We haven't seen her running worse anywhere with the election day vote than the early vote. We've basically only seen degrees of better. And as you can see in most of these counties, there's a lot more election day vote than there is early vote. Okay, in these Republican primaries, the pattern is voters tend to prefer to vote election day. We've seen that. And so
gee, I wonder why.
This number she's already created some real separation.
Why is it?
This has been the story of the last hour. We've seen
that all the Republican vote comes in on the day of election, while all the Democrat vote comes in,
maybe
over the next 2-3 weeks.
Folks, that's what you're thinking right now.
Ridiculous.
And again, that question looms that we're saying, what would be an impressive performance for Graham coming at her tonight, having to go into a runoff, the kind of performance that would get, the party to sort of consolidate as opposed to say, hey, this is a real fight. And,
oh, boy. What's up, everybody? What's going on, everyone?
We are coming up on 8 o'clock. I think, Melissa, did you just say there's Okay, so what's going to happen, folks, is stay tuned on News Now. It's starting their show.
Stay tuned.
Do an update. That's in about 2 minutes. So they're going to, same thing if you saw it earlier, watch the whole hit. I think we'll probably be just kind of living where we are. I'm going to recap what we've seen, so far here. And they may be like a preview of Wisconsin, too, or something. We also have, at 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock, so I can show you, right? Is this going to be our one look at it for the night?
No, we'll get there again.
Okay. The first district of Connecticut, we'll keep an eye on this. We expect this could be very, very slow here. Longtime incumbent elected in 1998 Congressman John Larson facing a challenge from Luke Bronin. Comes into this with a big credential, Hartford mayor, had won the endorsement. Bronin, had won the endorsement of the state party. I think it's the most significant thing here. He won the official endorsement. Larson, it's a rare thing for it to happen in Connecticut politics to an incumbent like that. Very ominous sign for Larson. Could be slow. We'll keep an eye on it. There's a gubernatorial primary there as well. We will, in fact, there it is. We'll keep an eye on this too. Could be, in case there's a surprise, Ned Lamont going for a third term there. But back to the story of the hour. We got 1 minute till this hit. What did something just come in the last?
Zach X was live, but he just went offline.
Precincts of election day vote in Beaufort and Florence and Lee. Those were the most recent updates.
Just a couple precincts.
Yeah, it's not a substantial amount to do our checks.
Why don't we do this? I'm going to take a sip of water.
I don't like NBC too much, right? Obviously, I don't like NBC. I know they're biased towards the Democrats, but this guy is actually pretty fair when he's talking about these elections. And to be honest, out of everyone else that's like talking about the Democrats need to win, we need socialists, all the other news stations, they're talking about, oh, we really want the socialists to win tonight. But these guys are just like, here's the results.
After we do this hit for news,
they're being fair about it. So
updates in Spartanburg and Berkeley.
If anyone's worthy of watching, talk about the election, it'd be this guy.
Is our chief data man, always the highlight of primary night, NBC's Steve Cornett.
Until they come in with this.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Now the propaganda talking heads come up.
Polls have now closed in 4 states, right? So how's it looking?
Yeah, so I think the story of the hour is right here in South Carolina. In fact, there it is, Gotti. NBC News' decision desk has just made an important declaration in this race, and that is that Darlene Graham, the sister of the late Lindsey Graham, appointed to his Senate seat and now running in this special election. Our decision desk has now projected that she will advance to the runoff. This is a Republican primary. The top 2 candidates make it into the runoff, which will be held 2 weeks from tonight. This has been, if you've been watching for the last...
It's weird that she's an incumbent. How do y'all feel about her being taking his spot, taking Graham's spot. You know, I think that's respectful for Graham, but it's kind of like what the Democrats do. You know, somebody dies and then they decide who's going to be put in that spot. I mean, I don't think there was any other choice, right? You had to put somebody in there. So I don't know how that works when somebody dies. Like, they don't just shove somebody in there, right? And I think she got the Trump endorsement as well. And I don't know anything about her other than she's Graham's sister, Lindsey Graham's sister, who obviously died he died last month. So I don't really understand how she got that position, how she's getting Trump's. I mean, I guess I get it because Trump likes Lindsey Graham and he died. So he's like honoring him, saying, yeah, his sister would be the best bet, but can we trust her? I don't know. Do we know anything about her? I don't know nothing. I know they passed the Lindsey Graham Act, which did help Donald Trump in enforcing a lot more tariffs. So there's that.
Scrolling through, I want to put this up on the screen.
The governor picks the person.
Some votes here from Richland County. I thought this was going to be more based on what just happened, but this is the state.
So that's fine, but we don't know her.
The area around there, the suburbs. This is the early vote from there. This is
So far, yeah, she's voting the way I would want anyone to vote. So there's that. I do appreciate that. She's not turning her. It seems like she's not turning her back on Donald Trump. She's not coming in there to be a rhino so far. We have no idea what that means in her future, though, but she's going for it.
From any county in South Carolina right now. This is Aiken County right there by the Georgia border. It is.
I guess what people want to know is she going to be a warmonger too?
In the race represent this county, and there's Russell Fry winning it. This is an important notch mark for him tonight because again, his base is right here. He's all the way across the state, and this is a very big county, relatively speaking.
Every politician is a warmonger. They all benefit from it.
Look at that. He beats Graham here, and more importantly for him, look at that. He leaves Norman in the dust, and we say that's the real battle right now. It's between Fry, it's between Norman for second place. What Fry just pulled off there in Aiken County, that's very significant. Because you could see what it did in terms of opening up a gap right there. But it's significant, as I say, because it's an incursion outside of his district. Yeah. That's what we're looking for with these two candidates.
I mean, that's obvious, right? You got to vote red.
Numbers outside their district. Whoever does that better is going to get that second place spot. Well, then Norman has some chances to match that. We'll see if he can.
Steve, and just a quick timeout for all of us that are outside of South Carolina. This is one of those states where, this is a special election, right? Somebody's got to get over 50% of the vote to cinch it, or they've got to go to a runoff. So we're really looking at Darlene Graham versus somebody. I know that it looked like you could scroll down, Russell Fry, Ralph Norman. Can you give us a little bit of a scroll here? Because I think one of the big questions isn't just who's going to finish.
The Marks ain't going.
It's also what is a
Duke ain't going. Glenda ain't going.
Graham coalition, if there is one, possibly going to look like when the dust settles here? Does it look like somebody is running away with it, or do you see the numbers kind of evenly spread there?
Well, this will be the question coming out of tonight when we figure out who is second place here, and it'll be Graham versus, let's say if it were Graham versus Fry, the immediate question becomes, okay, what does Ralph Norman do? Does he choose to endorse one of those candidates, right? What does Mark Sanford do? Does he?
Because then those numbers
one of those candidates
would go to one of them.
He ran against Lindsey Graham in a primary earlier this year. He has a much smaller base, but what would somebody like him do? What would these candidates and what would the other political leaders in South Carolina do? Would they, after tonight, if Darlene Graham does finish, as is very possible here, somewhere in the mid-30s, would they say, okay, that's an impressive showing, and we want to get behind you, and we want to unite the party right now? Or would they?
Jeffrey, thank you for the 5, man. He said, Discourse family, please match my 5 in the super chat.
So we saw this in the gubernatorial primary.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you for supporting the stream, man, all the time, every day.
Trump had endorsed a candidate who finished first, just like this, but didn't come anywhere close to 50%. So there was a runoff, and that Trump-backed candidate, it was a weak first place. And what happened was, as soon as that primary was over, all of the other candidates united behind the second place candidate, who then won the runoff. So that's the immediate history.
Beagle Mom with the $20.
How would a Graham first place finish?
So the voters of South Carolina, and they're just kind of yapping at this point. The voters of South Carolina are voting for her. I guess we need to trust that. We don't know her. I agree. Trump has his faith in her, obviously. So there is that, you know. And I trust Trump. So I don't know who Russell Fry is either. And I don't know who Ralph Norman is. I would believe that Graham's sister would probably be the best one to do what we expected Graham to do, because even she wouldn't turn her back on her brother. I mean, I don't know. You know, politicians could be dirty people, you know. People can be pretending, and then when they get in there, all of a sudden they turn into monsters. You know, that happens all the time. But, you know, that can happen with anybody.
Calling in vote. Another is gathering from the state website. And I believe
I'm interested to see what's going on in Minnesota.
Or errors in those Richland one and
the governor races.
And they switched over to the state feeds for those. So you see much less vote now out of Aiken, but it's coming from the state feed, and much less vote coming out of Richland is coming from the state feed.
I feel like a lot of the people that don't like her are upset with Trump more than anything. These are the Groypers, the Tucker Carlson fans, you know, Megyn Kelly, Marjorie Taylor Greene fans, you know.
Puzzle too. Again, not in anybody's name.
Yeah, that's tonight.
Be the early vote.
You can see Wisconsin and Minnesota polls closed tonight. These are just primaries.
So it's
who are the candidates running for the Democrat and Republican Party?
Getting a clear advantage there over.
What's up, Broken Prophet? How's it going, man? Carla, thank you for the happy seal.
Graham, in terms of what that update just did, and again, the possibility here of getting that number well into the mid-30s for her. Continues.
Yeah, Hong is in Wisconsin.
I just want, for the sake of clarity, though, Adam, for everyone
in Minnesota, though, that's
these are big pieces.
We got to see if who's the Republican candidate going to be.
Deal when we saw that number, we saw Fry.
Remember the whole scandal with Mike Lindell?
We saw what that did to putting him in second place. What happened was,
yeah, she is
the data stream that we
she is. She don't even try to hide it.
For both Richland County, which happened earlier.
I want to know if Mike Lindell can pull through. I still think he's the best candidate, even though
we're not sure.
All this craziness going on with the amnesty crap, which he didn't really call for amnesty, but he did say he did say
what we were expecting.
He wants to give protections to people that are working, which is basically like a ghetto,
caught my eye,
or not ghetto, but like it's a
right, because in each one
it is a form of amnesty, right? It's protection,
exactly,
basically complete. So what folks saw could end up being
but also I see his point. We could put them in a system. The moment they get locked up or put in jail, we would immediately be able to know who they are and cancel their protection and get them out of here.
That's right.
Okay. So obviously that's a pretty big.
But did he say like, I want to give them full amnesty and, you know, make them American citizens? No, that's not what he said.
You know, that may.
Is it a good idea? I don't know. I don't think so.
Very encouraging for Fry. But
even if they got arrested, they would still be in the system.
This is also one of those things when you do the election live stream, county by county.
But it would also force the Democrats to actually comply and let ICE come deport them once they've been arrested.
Hits or whatever, these things can kind of happen. We can get every question answered behind the scenes, and then we can kind of. Well, you're watching the whole process. That's what you. I was going to say that's what you pay the money for. I hope nobody's paying the money for this, though, right? Okay. So, with the question marks looming in Richland County and in Aiken County, I don't know why I did.
They're looking at South Carolina right now. I'm assuming the polls are already closed. They've been closed for probably an hour now.
The rest of the field,
hour and 15 minutes or something like that.
Do quite well with the election day vote, again, which we typically think of as the MAGA vote. You know, it seems like we were saying.
Of course, I don't know who's running Democrat, though.
Skepticism of that Republican base about Lindsey Graham and the Graham name historically versus the Trump endorsement. The Trump endorsement seems like it might be the thing that's winning out a bit there when we talk about the election day vote. So let's go back to it. Where
ain't nothing wrong with being a plumber.
Look at with some election day vote, early vote.
Plummet is good work.
I think we looked at
Good,
Lawrence
honest
before,
work.
but we got
Yeah.
more of Lawrence, and I know you were interested.
If my son were to get into trades, which I really want him to do, it's either going to be electrician or plumbing.
And always potential to update our expected.
I want him to get into to electrical
Currently
work,
in our
to become an electrician.
It was running at Graham 28, Fry.
Plumbing is
14,
also really good
and
though.
Norman 35.
Either one.
I was at 14. Okay, yeah. I see what happened to him.
Yeah, in the election.
Now today I was trying to figure out getting the electricity to my shed,
10,
my new
Norman
studio.
34 currently.
I'm hoping my panel
honestly,
from my
this was
house can
almost
handle it.
Essentially unchanged between them.
If there's enough power going from the house to it,
but no,
without popping breakers left and
essentially
right.
unchanged there.
That's all I worry
Is there
about.
anywhere- I'm
But
just going to look through, see if we have more. But we're still sitting at still a lot of
elevator
votes to
service
come.
is really good too.
When
I worked at the hotel,
Norman's base here, right? Still a lot of vote to come.
when I worked at the hotel, man, the elevators, I worked on elevators like kinda until something really broke down and I had to call an elevator tech to come out and fix it.
These are two big
But
companies at the Apple that are
it was great work. I was always asking them questions and it looked pretty chill. They drive around the city, go into buildings to work on elevators, and
He's getting them at a
sometimes all they do is open a panel and fix some wires and call it a day.
vote producing
Yes, I got my shed today.
size of York County.
Let me show y'all real quick.
And again, if the election day vote is doing what we just saw in Lawrence, if he's still hitting 40% with that, that's a lot of votes to come in.
Yeah.
40% with, and that Russell Fry is only getting 10, 12% with. Meanwhile, look,
Yeah. Got dropped off this morning. That was them. Don't look at my grass. I know I scalped it. It's been dehydrated and burnt anyways, but I didn't even mow it this morning. That's just how bad it's been. It's been a bad drought this week. All the grass is dead around here. But there's the shed. It's coming in. It is a 12 by 20. Whoops, y'all don't need to see that. There's that bad boy. I put it by the back of fence so I can see right over into the view over here, because y'all know that that land goes back pretty far. Yeah, man. They even this out. It was kind of down on this side over here, but they even this out so it's level. Door opens up nice. There it is in my backyard. Way back there. Hold on. Those are videos of me crawling underneath it to try to figure out where the electricity's coming from. There's my panel. I mean, nothing to it. It's pretty basic. I would have liked to have 20s in here, but 15s will work fine. Not too worried about it. But yeah, man. There's the beautiful shed right there. It's so nice. I didn't take pictures of the inside though. I should have. I mean, I could run over there and do that real quick, but I'll save that for later. I'm gonna save that.
in a place like Berkeley, I was running 8 points ahead of Norman.
But I have a dude that came out. He's not an electrician, but he
Close to
was
10
looking at it
points
for
ahead of
me.
him.
I mean, he's an electrician, but he's not licensed. Yeah, my drum set's gonna go in there.
What was it in Charleston?
All my computers are going in there.
Yeah, there's a chance too. We're saying, Fry.
That's right. It's gonna be the Discourse cave where the magic happens.
Base, just in terms of its representation in the statewide tally.
I'm going to get the ditch witch in the morning.
The opportunity.
So
for Fry
it's
might
only
be
it's not even that far. It's a straight shot from my house to it.
Norman there.
I got to go around a
place.
I got to go around a sprinkler, but that's about it.
But now we're getting close to 40%. As you can see, Graham is now essentially, that's 9.7 points.
Yeah, I know, Firehawk. It is what it is. But thank you for the 5. I appreciate it.
Margin.
But don't show any pictures around your house. I know. I'm all right.
Rise margin over Norman. Right. I mean,
I already have cameras around my house.
2 votes right now. What was the last significant vote update to come in?
Berkeley, Anderson.
And Anderson, did we look at this one? God, my memory.
Yeah, I only have an
Well, hold on.
I only have a half acre of land. I don't know why I couldn't say that.
Do want to do
I only have a half acre of land, so there's no
Connecticut is
there's no,
reporting a little bit quicker than
there's no room for
and we do have a scattering of results.
Wow, yeah. Okay,
goats
well,
and
this is, only 5% in the
horses and pigs and shit like that.
Hartford. In fact,
I'll just pretend I got them with this.
we got about a little over 3,000 votes in, and this is Windsor, yeah. This is Windsor locks the airport. Look, this is.
No, I'm good.
Manchester.
Why do you think I have to call someone that's not even a licensed electrician to do it?
This is pretty consistent early. If you're John Larson, you're not liking what you're seeing. It is early, but again, remember, Bronin is running with the party endorsement here, so there was some writing on the wall potentially. And,
yeah, I'm gonna actually turn this one that I'm in right now. I'm gonna turn this one actually into a workshop.
And again, these are small chunks of vote.
Because I got a bunch of tools, but they're all
and he's
stacked up on a bunch of nothing.
Leading there. South Windsor.
And then I got a bunch of junk in here because this is storage. I got my drum sets all over there stacked up.
So early on, let's see, this thing goes all the way out towards Torrington. This thing goes down to Bristol.
I just made it look kind of nice behind me, so.
But early on, I forgot.
I just, made it look kind of nice.
Incoming counties in the primary, but
You guys can't tell how much of a disaster zone it is in my shed right now.
That means we might have some numbers. Well, look, it's already been. Well, this will save us the night. The NBC.
Yeah, the guy that came by, he hooked up my neighbor's house. I showed you guys that they're building a house next door.
In the gubernatorial primary, Democratic gubernatorial primary.
Right, he hooked up like the electricity to it, and that's where I started talking to him. He knows his shit. I mean, he knows his stuff.
Like me, remember Ned Lamont?
I know my stuff too about it, but I've never hooked up a sub panel before, which is where we're at. So I just need him to come by and let me know if it's possible or if I have enough power in my main panel.
How it all works, right?
Power it and also power my mini split that I'm getting.
But he's going to survive. So let's get back to the
Oh yeah, listen, bro. They had some crackheads build a house.
We do also have
now the city came by and they hooked up the main meter
at the top of the hour.
They hooked up the pole. They upgraded the transformer for it, and they hooked it up to the main meter.
I think there's.
But from the main meter on,
we could also.
He went ahead and did it. I don't know what they.
If you want to at any point.
How they got that passed or whatever, but.
Yes.
Let's we'll keep going a little bit.
How far from the main panel? It's about 150, 160 feet.
Our latest update was from Anderson, and we have about half of the election day vote now in Anderson.
Let's do it. Oh, okay. Stay tuned now is going to do Connecticut in about. We're going to do an update on Stay Tuned in about 4 minutes on that. Okay, so I'm just checking an email right here. And
Metal Smith, thank you for the $5, brother. Just became a blacksmith like a normal Just become a blacksmith like a normal person. Requires almost no electricity. You look the part already.
Yeah. So Anderson County, in the pre-election day vote, it was running.
I'm just a YouTuber, bro. That's all I.
17% for.
I'm just a YouTuber, man.
1% for Norman.
Trina, thank you for the 5. He said, help with the goal. Support our true patriots. Love Arturo in the stream.
That's right.
Thank you, Trina.
31 per grand currently in the election day. 14 for Fry, and 13.
And these guys are kind of just yapping about a bunch of nonsense, so
She's not gotten worse
I'm
anymore.
not too worried about it.
She's gotten
You know what?
significantly in some
I
places.
don't want to jinx it, but no, I don't have any ladybugs in here.
Norman just got an update somewhere.
I don't have any more Japanese beetles in here. I guess they just went extinct.
Spartanburg starting to, okay. Again, this is a biggie. This is probably
But no, I don't have any coming in here.
vote from this county, and
Agent, thank you for the $2. He said, run a second pipe for data or future.
running much different here with the election day vote than the same day. I think it was a little bit less, but the fact
Maybe. I'm trying to cheap out as much as I can to even get this done.
0.5% in a county this big,
I was going to do it all myself.
0.5%.
The only problem I'm running into is just
Ralph North,
knowing 100% if it'll work.
his real opponent right now is right here.
Because it's so much money to even get it done and get the materials.
In one of
I'm like, do I just do it and try it out and hope for the best? Or do I get somebody that has a little bit of expertise
7 points,
and can at least
almost 28.
tell me before I spend a bunch of money? I'd rather spend the extra bit of money to get that, experience in there.
Another update. That was a pretty
Paula King, thank you for the 5. He said, thanks for all you do. Hope you reach your goal. Thank you.
So again, this is a little
We're getting there.
Okay, 10%,
Extension cord.
10% increments here. Though notably, as we
Y'all know what I used to do back in the day?
43% of the vote. This
I went to Walmart.
vote rich.
I got one of those.
So that update was helpful.
I got one of those 60-foot extension cords, outdoor extension cords. No, 100 feet outdoor extension cords. I ran that thing from the outdoor outlet, brought it into my shed.
Tightening up.
I had my computer. I had my.
A really
I put a strip on it. So I had my computer on there, I had my drum set on there, the charger for my phone, the Wi-Fi on there. I had everything on there, man.
we need because there's a
No AC though. I did not have AC. I was just winging it, sweating my ass off in here.
for you to come in those
But at least I was able to play the drums and go live,
anything election.
all off of one little extension cable.
Anything election day. Here comes our update.
Nails Costly, thank you for the 5. You said towards the goal. Thank you, Nails. I hope I say y'all's names right when I say them, by the way.
Yeah.
How's that running?
Let's see. Graham is running about the same, 38% in the pre-election versus election.
What about
day.
Fry?
Fry, he's running 3 points less.
Okay. And
Oh yeah, no, it was terrible.
shoot, what did I just? I
Just hit the shortcut at the.
I don't know. Listen, I was
don't know what I even did.
I was so stupid back then.
Nikki Haley
I don't know
put
how I
that to
didn't
remind
set
you
that a little
what did I
cheap
do?
ass
26.
Okay.
extension cable on fire. I don't know how it didn't ignite on fire.
They're in another segment though. Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm just looking at this and thinking like, well, I was about to say, I'm saying, if you're Norman, you might have more to look forward to. Although these are the big questions. Right now, between Fry and Norman, and this is a big county, Lexington County. In this race, the race we're focused on right now, Fry versus Norman, no one's getting an advantage out of here. It's a wash. It was not a wash with numbers that we saw here. So we got 55% in Aiken now, meaning we're now showing a significant election day vote here.
Yes.
And it's not at all resembling what went up earlier from our system.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's big. If you were watching 30 minutes ago, remember Aiken lit up and it was that maroon Fry color.
I had
and
two.
I said, holy cow, way outside his congressional district.
I had one extension cable coming in here,
Vote. And it was
one extension, like a power strip, and they were the cheapest power strips I can get at Dollar General, man.
It is. Because we now have,
Like I said, I don't know how I didn't, and I had my phone charger on it.
22.6%.
Phone charger, my Wi-Fi, my drum set.
Here. Big
And some
development
breaking
there.
news coming out.
Some
of
lights.
NBC
I had
News
some
can now
lights plugged
project
into
that
'em.
Ned Lamont is the winner of
And that's how I went live
primary race.
when I was on YouTube way back in the day.
Elliott, let's go back to NBC. Steve.
Everything off of Power Strip,
Is this a
baby. We
surprise?
had to get it done.
Yeah, no, I think it was pretty expected here. We were saying there's a bit of irony in this for folks with a long memory that Ned Lamont launched his political career as the insurgent candidate of the left against Senator Joe Lieberman. That was 20 years ago in 2006, and it's come around enough that Lamont now seeking another term as governor.
Get one of them smart power brick
from the left here in this primary, but Lamont really.
I was thinking about solar panels.
No problem here surviving it. A 2-1 margin here.
I don't know,
NBC
though.
News has already declared him the winner. But within Connecticut, there's another long tenured incumbent, a much longer tenured incumbent.
Ned Lamont
who I think
is
in
going
some
for
serious trouble
Democrat
right now.
governor.
That one up on the screen. It's right here. John Larson, the congressman from Connecticut's 1st District. It's based in Hartford, although this district sort of has tentacles.
Luke
extending in a bunch of
Bronin, who's
different
that?
directions. But Luke Bronin, the former mayor of Hartford, who already secured the endorsement of the Connecticut Democratic Party in this race. That was a very ominous sign for Larson. Now the vote is coming in slowly, but it's been coming in consistently. Different parts of this district. No surprise in his political base of Hartford, where he was mayor, Bronin leading there. But I mean, you can get out here, small towns, far away from Hartford, suburbs of Hartford, well-to-do suburbs. Across the board, you're seeing Bronin put up very encouraging numbers here. So I think Lamont survives in the governor's race, but essentially a 28-year House incumbent, John Larson, he was a member of the House Democratic leadership.
That's only 8% in.
To 2014, I believe, in big trouble right now, deep trouble.
Now, latest from Connecticut there. Steve Kornacki, we'll be checking back with you in a little bit. Thank you so very much.
Okay, yeah, that Larson, we set the bar low on Connecticut results, but I think something might be. Well, let's keep an eye on there in Connecticut because I think something might be.
So Bronin, he's not really a far left.
And if you tell me.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's like socialist DSA far leftist, but he's
in fact kind of dwell.
He's definitely a progressive.
And do we have more in
same crap? Hold on.
Getting some.
He's in tax the billionaires, lowering healthcare and housing costs, strengthening labor, taking a more aggressive economic populist direction for Democrats. So they might as well just come out and say they're socialists.
Screenshot it.
Might as well just come out and say it.
That sounds right.
Okay. I mean, the point is
what even is the Democrat Party anymore?
Trying to create separation with Norman.
They're socialists.
These are big counties. This is very big. Lexington, Fry, and Norman are
all of them
tied. Richland, Fry is third, but it's not far back. It's a 2-point margin there. He's not going to create much separation doing that. But this was big because it hinted at the possibility of a breakout success for Fry in a big county far from his district, a big vote-rich county. Not what's materializing. This is giving him a little bit of separation here.
I don't know. We got 30 minutes until the polls close in Wisconsin and Minnesota. That's where the big money is.
Hinted at with what
right. South Carolina.
Of an update earlier. If you
I think the Graham vote is probably the most important one.
And so now with half the vote in statewide, you can see.
Other than that, I don't think there's much to worry about over here.
1753 is the margin for Norman over Fry statewide, a full percentage point. And I think what's standing out to me as I look at this is a couple things. Like I said, Fry not going to get out of Aiken what we were thinking he might get. Fry now with about 2/3 of the vote in the biggest, county.
I'm worried about California. That's for sure.
Vote bank for him. He's getting a lot of votes out of here. He'll still get plenty more, but
California is such a mess, y'all.
And oh, by the way, that election day vote, Graham's been doing.
It's going to have It's going to have someone just. I don't know if Steve Hilton's going to win.
Opponent, right? His main opponent right now is Ralph Norman.
I'm hoping and praying, but it's going to be tight.
Okay. Can you tell me what the early election split is, Norman versus Graham? This is why Norman just opened up that lead statewide.
So Norman was getting 54% in the pre-election day vote.
Yeah.
And Fry was getting 10%.
Well, Graham is the one we want.
Graham was getting 24%.
Yeah.
And the election day vote, Graham is getting 27%.
Yeah.
Norman is getting 52%.
Yeah. So it's that trend where she's doing a few points better. he's off 2, but he's on pace with half the vote still to come in York County. to
That's
get
the
half of
question.
the vote
Who's gonna
left
replace
in York
Tampon
County, maybe
Tammy?
A little bit more than half.
I think
of
the
it,
only
right?
Democrat
Whereas, like,
running
in
as
Horry
governor
County, which is
for
the big part of
Minnesota
Fry's district
is Amy
he's got a
Klobuchar.
third left, and he's
I
running.
don't even think she
his
has
election day vote
anyone to
probably,
compete
what, high
against.
30s here. So he's not squeezing as much out of Horry as Norman is out of York.
You know,
Now, in Spartanburg,
Mike Lindell saying that, we want to give,
this is
illegal
big
some
county for Norman,
protection
and it's now getting close.
for whenever they work and stuff like that. That might get the Somali vote, man. That might get the Somali vote for him. What does Amy got for him? Healthcare, higher taxes, and abolish ICE and Parkinson's. What else has she got for him? At least Mike Lindell is saying, "Hey, man, I'll let y'all work as long as y'all keep a clean record." You think the Somalis are not going to vote for Lindell? Hey, there was like 30% of the Somali population voted for Donald Trump.
If we say that Norman runs a tick below,
Yeah, it wasn't a half and half. It wasn't,
runs a tick below.
it was a 30%, around 30% of Somalis actually did vote for Donald Trump.
37% of the remaining,
And then they went to CNN and NBC to say that they regretted their vote.
Look at where Fry is. Let's say Fry got 10% of the remaining, and that might be a little generous. Yeah. So I think in Greenville, with what's left, Norman over Fry could have a net of like 11,000, a net margin of 11,000.
Yeah, listen, Somalis are not going nowhere.
For what's left.
Muslims ain't going nowhere. Somalis ain't going nowhere.
This margin, look at this. This margin between Norman and Fry.
The amount of them that were affected by TPS ending is so small,
right?
They ain't going nowhere.
3,002 statewide. I think it's not crazy. This is 3,002. I think it's not crazy that just here, Norman over Fry could be an additional 11,000. So that's huge, right?
You know what's crazy?
What's Fry's answer?
I think the only way to
would put
save
him
this
at a
country
huge-
is to have.
His answer is, well, there's Myrtle Beach. There's still a third of
The only way to save this country is to have conservatives mass migrate into these blue cities.
What's the remaining vote we think in Horry County?
Mass migrate into blue cities and then vote.
We think there's 11,000.
Have a bunch of children.
Maybe getting
Good remote. Thank you for the happy poops. You're gonna have to have a mass wave,
400.
the same way that the Somalis took over Minnesota.
Something.
You need a mass migration in a targeted area. You need to have a shit ton of kids, and you need them to vote.
Yeah. So he could. Yeah.
That's what Muslims are doing.
100 votes.
And listen, there ain't nothing y'all can do to stop them. Y'all keep bitching about Greg Abbott and everyone else, and like, what are they supposed to do? Unless there's an organized group that's acting as a terrorist organization, there really ain't shit they can do to stop them.
By 11,000 here, and
One of the only things you can probably do is have Congress come and entirely ban Islam in the country.
we've seen.
That's not going to happen.
Doesn't look like there's any. real
That'll never happen.
Between the two of them in Richland, doesn't look like there's any real separation in Lexington. Boy, there's still some to come here. We say, half the vote to come. And Norman's getting about half of that.
Carla, thank you for the hell yeah on Kick. Thank you. And Westgate Cereal, thank you for the $10, man. Thank you. You said, nice shed, sir. I have been here in the background for a bit. Haven't really messaged much, but I was just wondering, where did UK Ice go? He used to be here, but I haven't seen him.
3,000.
I've seen him like drop in a couple times.
Norman could net 2,500 here. He could net 11,000 here. He could net 2,500. We're saying Fry could maybe do 3,500 here. And again, that margin is sitting just under 3,000 right now. Still with a little bit in Spartanburg. He's going to, what's left in Spartanburg?
Sorry, I was
No, that's
taking a
all
water
right.
break.
No, you're allowed. You're allowed. Just don't spill it.
Spartanburg, 3,800
3,800
remaining.
And Norman getting about,
Yeah, like
percent of 3,800.
literally that plan that Lindell was talking about as governor of Minnesota, he would never be, he wouldn't be able to even implement that. That's something he would have to, that's an idea that he wants the Republican Party and the federal government to look into. It's not like something he can actually do anyways.
Net 1,000 over Fry here. Seeing a lot of opportunities for Ralph Norman here. I mean, take a look at a place like Charleston County, a lot to come here. Good-sized county. I don't see,
I'll be honest with you, all they're doing is kind of killing time. They're not really,
Georgetown.
I'm just going to kind of turn them down and talk over them. But yeah, man, look, if we really want to take this country back, Republicans got to branch out and multiply, because the Democrats are dying off. It's just that, I mean, think about it. They don't even have families. They abort their children.
Are starting to get a little excited.
They're gay, so they're not multiplying. They're just who they are now, and we have multiple bloodlines dying out. So all we really got to do is wait it out. We just got to have families. We have to multiply. We have to expand, have as many children as possible, and let them die out.
So we just got the.
Yeah, it's not classified.
I mean, think about it. Women are aborting their children and literally destroy, and they may be the only child left in their family, and they're over there killing any opportunity to continue the bloodline. Their ancestors, hoping that they keep the family going.
No, but I mean,
They just gave it all up for the sake of hating men.
Total vote report was 24,000.
Right. How many did Norman get? Does it say?
By the way, did y'all see this? Let me show. Did y'all see what happened? I think it was it Massachusetts or something like that? Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey signs the bill for abortions up to birth. As look how giddy these evil, demonic women are. These are devil spawn. Just watch them. Watch their body language. Look at this one right here. Look how excited she is. Look how ecstatic she is. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to kill mine. I can't wait to kill mine. Up to birth, bro. You can go in there with an 8-month baby that's ready to get out of the womb and start its life and say, I don't want it no more. Scoop it out. Do you know how horrifying an abortion is? What it is? Literally, I can't even really say it. What they have to do to get the baby out is disgusting. It is. It's something you wouldn't even expect a fucking Hamas terrorist to do to somebody. And the baby is fully aware of everything. They can feel everything. They know what's happening. That's why they try to kill it as fast as possible so it doesn't feel everything. Which is just, how can a doctor do that? How, man? You took an oath. And you look at this baby and you just, you look at this beautiful baby. That's how big they are. 34-week-old baby, ready to start its life. And women are giddy about taking this to the doctor and getting rid of it. And then And then they're like
strength
this.
training and lifting. So I'm on my way to do my last strength training and lifting session, and let's go. So
You hear that? What's that? You hear that noise? What is that? That's her eggs frying, baby. That's her eggs frying. She's freezing them, but they in there frying. They're cooked, expired.
I'm on my way to do my last.
We're watching AOC hit the wall. Do y'all know what the wall is? It's when it's when women have spent their whole childhood and their whole, their valuable years, valuable to a man. They've spent those years working on a career, going down this whole, all this bullshit that didn't amount to anything, right? They forego family, forego motherhood, forego all that stuff so they can go chase a career. And now they're at the age where there is no turning back. Once you've passed like 34, 35, 36, there is no, okay, now I want to start a family. Now I want to find a good husband. Now I want to be what I should have been when I was in my 20s. This is the final boss of feminism. This is the final result. And we call it hitting the wall. You hit the wall. Now you're crashing into it. Your life is about to fall apart. The woman inside of you is screaming because you betrayed her. The little girl inside of you is screaming because you betrayed her and her future, and you discarded it so you can go chase a damn job, a damn career. And now for the rest of your life, that's it. Your life, your whole meaning is just your career. You're probably gonna be fucking a whole bunch of dudes, not gonna be being a mom, not gonna be a wife. You're just gonna be working and fucking. And that's literally all y'all do forever. And that's called hitting the wall. And now when you're on the other side of the wall, it's over. It's done. Your life is cooked. Now you got nothing in your future but cats, work, and dick. And that's literally it. There is no happiness. There is no, oh, my baby's little first steps, watching them graduate. There ain't none of that. You discarded all that shit so you can go chase a damn career. And then guess what? Your boss that you loved and you sacrificed everything for, man, they'll kick you to the curb so fucking fast. They will get rid of you so fast. It's ridiculous. And look at her trying to show off her knocker, trying to do it. She's trying to show it all off. Hey, what's up, guys?
So I'm on my way to do my last strength training and lifting session, and
yeah, I'm so happy. Everything's great. Everything's perfect. I love my life. Eggs frying on the skillet. I love everything. I love my life. Everything's so perfect. And that beauty, no matter how much you train, that shit's going to go downhill. It's got an expiration date on it, and it's done. It's over. Trina, thank you for the $2. I just found out I'm going to be a grandma. That's it, baby. Listen, family is it, man. Family is it. When you're focused on your family and you're growing a family, it just seems like everything it has meaning to it. Everything you do has meaning to it. Because people depend on you. And you have you have people's futures in your hands, and I don't know, man. I love family. Family is my number one thing. Ryan Amaker, brother, thank you for the $2. I did get your text a minute ago too. So after the 2030 census, it is an electoral nightmare for Democrats, huh? Oh yeah, 2030 census, and they're not going to be counting illegal aliens. Yeah, it's over. They're cooked. And the redistricting and all that stuff. Daily Transfer News, thank you for the $5, man. He said, I'm here. I just changed my username. Oh. UK needs ice? He said, I'm here. I just changed my username as I'm now doing drone footage, but I'm still UK ice. So hopefully no one gets confused till I come in now and then. I had no idea, but thank you for letting us know. Thank you for letting us know. Trina with another $2 said my girls were 6 weeks early and healthy. Well, I've told you all this before, and I think a lot of people don't realize this, but all babies have to be born prematurely. That's why that's why they're not ready to walk when they come out of the womb, because if they get too big, the heads won't even fit through the women's hips. So your body has a natural way of saying, okay, they're big enough, they got to come out now. And that's why their head looks like a damn a mushed little grape when they come out, because they really do have to squeeze through. That's why the head is soft. And then the skull develops after that. So yeah, it's all good. McGeimer, thank you for the $10. He said they are talking about abortions and at the same time saying we need to take in all these immigrants. Facts. All this empathy bullshit, all this, we need to take care of people, we need to look out for, man, fuck all that. I'm like, yeah, but you want to murder babies. They're not a baby, they're just a clump of cells. They're just a parasite. They don't even exist yet. Yeah. Only Mr. Bill, thank you for the $2, brother. He said it took away hospital mandate for late stage Plan P. It took away hospital. It took away hospital mandate for late stage equal Plan P. I don't know what the hell that means, but thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Bunkers, thank you for the 5. He said in high school, my health teacher showed class an abortion on film. It was the most barbaric action ever. Why would they show that in class? Other than to traumatize you and to scare you out of it. I could see that.
Very religious, evangelical.
I've seen videos on X and they are not, it's not good. Randall Livingston, thank you for the happy poop. Actually, the first time I ever saw it when I was younger, and it was the Faces of Death. Y'all remember those videos, the Faces of Death? You go get those bootleg videos and they would show people dying on those videos or whatever. And one of them, I remember, it showed an abortion video in there, and I was like, this is crazy. Christy Cass, thank you for the 10. Just found out that I'm gonna be a grandmother again. Already a grandma to boy and girl twins. Oh, congratulations. Shout out to all the parents out there, all the grandmas, grandpas. I mean, what? Faces of Death was fake though? Probably. Most, yeah, but it looked real. I'll tell you that. I was watching that as a kid. It definitely looked real. Only Mr. Bill said Planned Parenthood pushed the law so procedures go more to them than hospitals. Oh, man. Planned Parenthood. When my son was born, my wife went to Planned Parenthood.
District. Okay, what does
and they helped her out, and like they got her the resources and everything she needed to get, you know, hospital help and all that.
I want to congratulate Darlene Graham on finishing first, and now I'm getting behind her. Or does he say I want to congratulate Graham and Norman, and I'm Team Norman? Or does he say nothing? Does he stay neutral? But we saw this just recently.
Okay.
Primary in South Carolina.
I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Ralph Norman versus Darlene Graham in the runoff election. So big shout out to them. But we went to Planned Parenthood when my son, you know, my wife got pregnant the first time, because we were broke. We didn't know what we were going to do. But there was no mention of abortions or anything like that. It was just, we went in there, signed paperwork. They gave us some pamphlets and resources to call and hooked us up at the hospital. We went to the hospital and it was pretty much up from there. Jay Wordy, thank you for the star. And Queen Bee's Art Hive, thank you for the $2. Jackie the Eagle, oh yeah. Yeah, I think she was starting to pass away yesterday. Someone mentioned it yesterday that the eagle has passed away, man. That is really sad. Trina, thank you for the $2. She said, my first grandbaby and I raised my girls right.
It's a
Shout
question
out
of
to that, man.
interpretation, right? I mean, we were looking at Darlene Graham and saying, you know, she doesn't have any history in elected office.
Me and my wife were talking about raising kids.
To almost anybody.
It's a good conversation to have with your wife, definitely.
So obviously the family name is a familiar one. Lindsey Graham had his own, you know, sort of issues with parts of the Republican base famously throughout his political career. So there's certainly mixed feelings among Republicans, you know, historically about the Graham family name. So nobody really quite knew what to expect from her as a candidate. You know, with Trump's endorsement too, obviously hugely helpful to her. But what does that mean when you're looking at about a third of the vote in a crowded, competitive primary here for somebody with that kind of a background? Is that an impressive showing? Does that inspire confidence? I think that's why I'm saying these next 24, 48 hours are so interesting because, you know, everybody's going to get to look at this piece of art and render their interpretation, and then that will kind of decide what the tone is for this runoff.
Art is in the eye of the beholder. Steve Kornacki, thank you so very much. Let's go to NBC News.
Okay, so 7 minutes. Why don't we catch our breaths? Congratulations!
I love
to
that
Darlene
movie.
Graham and Ralph Norman.
House of a Thousand
We'll probably just check
Corpses.
in to see how those numbers land at the end of the night. And folks,
I love horror
here
movies,
now,
especially the corny ones. I like the
37
corniest,
seconds away from West
goriest
So let's
horror
tee that one up
movies.
and
I
get
don't know
ready
why.
And tell you what we're expecting.
It is what it is. I grew up on horror movies. I was Ghostface for Halloween for my whole childhood.
Thing in here that I want to try. Did we get a call in Connecticut 1?
We have not.
Every year I'd get the same costume. Well, not the same, but like they changed over the years. But
He's continuing.
I was Ghostface all the time.
John Larson is in bad shape in Connecticut 1. I want to just look at this, so I'm ready to kind of go here.
Minnesota's polls are still open,
Couple things I want to
so we're
point
not going
out
to see
before
for
we
another
start.
6
The polls
minutes or
close in
so,
Wisconsin.
and then it's going to start
be a little slow to
rolling
get
in
going.
over an hour or so.
Though it will, I think we'll get a pretty good chunk here in the first, hour.
Yeah, there she is.
Again, I think the thing I want to
Francesca
say,
Honk.
range of possibilities here. Nobody really knows what to expect when these polls close. We know the dynamic.
Nah, you don't want to fix that, bro.
Out there.
You know what you have to do to fix that?
Socialist candidate has been leading, and we know that.
You know what she wants. You know what you're going to have to do to fix that?
Nomination has sparked the establishment, led by Tony Evers, the
You don't wanna
Democratic
know.
governor, in these final week really, to try to consolidate around David.
To even
Crowley,
get the
Milwaukee
process
County
started,
executive,
You need a
dropped
vasectomy.
out of the race at one
and
point this summer.
That's number
and then
one.
Got back in.
Second step
And I
is
think it's a
literally
very
chopping your
important thing
balls
here
off and giving them
before the
to
polls
her
close to just go through
so she can
all
hold
these
them
different
hostage from you.
names on this list here. Sarah Rodriguez, Lieutenant Governor.
And then
locked
maybe
out
after
in
maybe
July.
after like
Mandela
20
Barnes
dates or
at the
so.
beginning of the year was considered the front.
Maybe
runner
after
for
20
Governor
dates,
Scott
maybe
elected
she'll let you
United
see
States
it.
Senate back in 2022, a former lieutenant governor. He dropped out
After
the
you
last
get on your
July
hands and knees and
30th.
beg for her.
The string of events in July.
I ain't doing all that shit.
Going ahead in the polling, Crowley was way down. He looked like he was going nowhere. He's spinning his wheels. So Crowley dropped out of the race. Okay.
Oh.
And he endorsed Rodriguez. Then Rodriguez was hit with this campaign finance scandal.
That's a white woman.
She dropped out of the race. This is in July. Okay.
Oh.
When that happened, Crowley got back in the race. That's when Evers, the governor, endorsed Crowley. Okay. But at the same time, Mandela Barnes was still in the race.
That's
polling,
Obama.
Not in the lead or anything, but he was still getting a big chunk of vote in the polling. At the very end of July, he dropped out. Okay. And only at that point.
That's just Obama.
I'd say in the wake of Abdul El Sayed's win in Michigan last week, the focus on the insurgent left nationwide, and happened in Wisconsin.
I heard about
And then
that.
The controversies around Hong Thanksgiving. If you're watching this, you know them. I don't need to describe them. It set off all these alarm bells. Really, I think in the last week among the Democratic establishment in Wisconsin to get behind Crowley. So
There are multiple funeral homes that do that scam where they don't bury the bodies. So what they'll do is take the bodies in, put them in freezers, fill the freezer up, and just not bury the body. Or what they'll do is get caskets, they'll bury them, and then they'll dig the caskets up, and then sell them again. So they just make repetitive profit without actually doing any of the work or giving them a proper burial. There was one where a couple was doing that and they filled up everything so much that they had the corpses just in the funeral home, just stacked up. They just had them stacked up in a couple rooms, and the smell was getting so bad the whole community could smell it. And eventually people asked like the police to go in there or whatever, and they found like 300 bodies just in there, rotting to death. Well, rotting because they're already dead. But that was a while ago. Now we have this new one in Chicago that does the same thing.
Okay. What do we expect for turnout?
Yeah.
This is a big question.
That's crazy, man.
This weird environment, this sort of panic of the establishment.
Imagine working there. Imagine, like, how do you even do that?
But if you
just hide corpses in buildings,
it'd be about 15. It'd be a little more than 15%.
And nobody checks. Nobody goes in there. Nothing.
If that turnout goes higher than 600,000. I think the bottom line is that
Job for 9. Thank you for the $5. Congrats on the new studio arrival. Thank you, brother.
What was done then, could end up being 10, 15% of the total vote that's cast in this primary. So it's a long way of saying if there is a ton of energy behind Crowley, behind that establishment wing to get behind him, okay, and he falls just short, that could be a reason why. But that also, I think, informs the way we got to think about this. All those votes that were cast in July, there are some other.
It was a white couple, the one I'm thinking about.
Still on the ballot here.
And I saw this. I saw a documentary on it like a couple years ago, I think.
15% or so of the vote.
That's an old story.
One of these two candidates, right?
But this new one in Chicago just came out like a week ago.
You only need 42.5% or so of the vote to win statewide.
Okay, I know he's just yammering on and yapping, right? He's just yapping. Wisconsin, the polls, well, Wisconsin and Minnesota, the polls close in about a minute. So that's when we'll start getting numbers coming in slowly, right? But like we all know, the Republican votes usually come in today because Republicans actually go out and vote. The Democrat vote always trickles in over a couple of days from now because the mail-in ballots. And we're not going to know the real results until later on. We'll see what the what the numbers are as the votes are put in today. But then the mail-in ballots come in, and we're supposed to just trust those. But it's funny though, right? It's how come the Republicans don't use mail-in ballots either? And if they do, it's really, really slow. How much total to get the shed up and running?
In Wisconsin,
a little bit.
County outside Milwaukee.
The electricity alone is probably going to be like $3,000.
15 minutes after poll close in 2024. Polls are now closed in Wisconsin. We wait for this thing to light up.
It's an investment.
I have here.
It needs to get done.
We're going to rely on this tonight. I'm using a lot of what I'm using here is the Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden 2020 Democratic primary. A couple other things, but we've basically created benchmarks for both Crowley and for Hong based on getting 45% of the vote statewide. Remember, we said if 10% of the vote went to all these other candidates, then you need 45.
Yeah, at least tonight we should know who is going to win the Republican primary, and we'll get kind of a consensus on the left and who wins the Democrat primary.
Getting 45%.
But that can always change.
And we may get, I'm going to make sure I'm back on the statewide here. We may get our first significant readout from Waukesha. And by the way,
so the guy that came over today and looked at everything, he says he can do it for me for about $1,500. But I have to get the materials myself, which is going to be about anywhere from like 600 to 800 or something like that. So that's kind of the estimate we're looking at right now. Might be able to cheap out on something here and there, but it's going to be about 2,500 to get it all done. Tomorrow, I also got to rent the Ditch Witch. That's going to cost about $300. So
did raise.
It's expensive, man. It's definitely expensive.
Statewide, including 40,000 more votes in Dane County based on high turnout.
Wow. And what's the total statewide expected now?
The total statewide for the governor's race is 703.
Can you tell me what Milwaukee is? Milwaukee County?
Tell you what, though, it's going to help my taxes out a lot.
Slightly. That's
Everything I
that's the
do
other
for the
thing
shed is going to be a tax write-off.
Again, anything that we'll switch over to anything that comes in. Why do I always do this?
Most likely, yes.
This is the biggie.
I believe my taxes, my home taxes, are going to go up a little bit.
20%
Not by
or
too
so
much,
of the vote
but
is probably coming out of Madison. Probably about that is coming out of Milwaukee too. What Adam just said is very significant, though. These are typically recently, Madison, Dane County. This is like it just gets bluer and bluer. You see it in presidential elections. We're always talking about this. This has become more. This used to be the sort of the heart of the Democratic, of Democratic Milwaukee. Now Dane County is. What Adam just said is like they're updating significantly the estimated vote in Dane County, particularly. The estimate in Dane that Adam just
that's
gave
easy.
is significantly up from where it was
because they
at the
fuck
start of
goats.
Election Day.
Plain and simple.
Milwaukee County, David Crowley's the Milwaukee County executive, is only up a little bit, suggesting high turnout today, particularly in Dane. Dane is the.
What'd you think we were going to say?
Got to be like the epicenter for Hong, for her campaign. So that is an encouraging tidbit for them before anything for her campaign.
Don't they chant death to America every day?
In terms of results. But keep in mind, I think one theme we'll be stressing as these results come in tonight.
Yeah, I don't like them because they fuck goats.
Keeping in mind what we saw
Devil
in
Dog
Michigan
Patriot, thank you for the gold coin. Katie Coney, thank you for the clapping seal.
Right? Remember, we spent so much time talking about like East Lansing doing well in places where there were younger populations, younger median ages, colleges, college areas, okay? Remember we were talking about Western Michigan with El Sayed? We were saying, why was he doing so well there? They were the counties that had the youngest median ages in the state. So we're going to be looking sort of for the same thing here tonight for Francesca Hong. And Dane County, Madison, University of Wisconsin, that looms as just massive for her. But there's going to be other places, that
Weenie Cat with the happy poop.
Will look like La Crosse, young median age, in La Crosse, right there on the Mississippi River. We'll look at like, Stevens, University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point, Portage, young median age. There's going to be places that have like branches of the state university, smaller cities with younger median ages, young professionals. Those are places where she needs to be doing really well.
All right, well, the polls are closed. We should be getting some numbers here in a little bit.
Those WOW counties, they call them, right? Like, Waukesha, right? Washington, Ozaki, Ozaki, very wealthy, super educated, high income.
This guy's such a nerd too. He's such an election nerd.
Where the Stop Hong side wants their.
He can talk and talk and talk and talk.
American citizen before you vote. I will be laser focused on that, and I will be laser focused on calling the Senate out. They're on a 5-week vacation. That shouldn't happen. And so that's just one of the many things. The overall conservative platform of peace through strength, the American First agenda, I'm all into. President Trump has laid out a great framework that I will be a part of and will promote. And my record backs that up. I'd love to have another reconciliation package. I'd love to have another big, beautiful bill where we, reform the tax code, where we work to cut regulations, where we empower the taxpayer. That's what that's about. And we'll.
Hong is going to win 100%.
I'm sure there'll be some differences, but I welcome that, and I really trust the people of South Carolina to make the right call.
To face off at a debate, is that in discussion?
Absolutely, I'm committed to a debate Monday. The sooner the better, and let's have them. It's fair for the people. We're getting ready to elect a person that's going to serve 6 years. 6 years. And the people in South Carolina need to know everything about where I stand and where she stands. And we will lay out those differences, which is a good thing.
Have you talked to any other candidates tonight?
I just walked down. I'm getting ready to call every one of them. Mark Sanford, Mark Lance, Russell Fry. That'll be the first call I make. And I will be calling President Trump, not tonight, but I will call him tomorrow.
I think he had Trump's endorsement. Let me double check.
Thank y'all. Appreciate you coming out. Let's walk around here.
Congressman Ralph Norman addressing his supporters in South Carolina tonight. He is headed toward
No, he did not.
August 25th against Senator Darlene Graham, who is the sister of the
that's right. That's right.
Graham. The two of them will be vying for the Republican nomination about 2 weeks from now, Abby Turner. So tight turnaround.
So it's going to be him versus her. I wonder who Russell Fry is going to get his votes, who he's going to put those votes behind. I'm betting Darlene Graham. I don't know. I have no idea.
And you just heard Ralph Norman challenge her to a debate.
Yes. It'll be interesting. I think Graham obviously mourning the death of her brother, not really being in the public eye during that period, being thrust into Washington. I think voters have not really heard from her as much. Debates are a great place to do that. I think one area that's going to be really key in this runoff is what voters are going to turn out. We saw low turnout tonight compared to the primary.
Wisconsin.
We're probably going to see even
Hong is in Wisconsin. Governor of Wisconsin. Going for governor of Wisconsin.
Conservative, the most activist voters. And these are voters that are skeptical of Graham because they don't really know her as a politician. She said she wants to focus more on domestic issues versus her brother, but she hasn't really laid out where she stands in kind of the quintessential issues.
That's more what the people want.
You just heard Norman say there's some questions of where she stands on the death penalty, stuff like that. And so I think another thing I'm going to watch here in the next 2 weeks is what does Trump do? He said he's going to call Trump.
Yes, the congressman, he's calling you tomorrow, Mr. President.
We'll see how that goes. I think the question for Trump here is, like, does he want to potentially lose on another endorsement, or does
wing base? They're very activated left-wing base. We know, we expect certainly, young voters we'll be talking about. If that win number is the lower it gets, probably the better it is for her. That's more from Jefferson just coming in. We're getting some more precincts. We're getting 15% in Jefferson, and already, holy cow! Look at how many. This is 2/3 of the vote for these two, and 11 for Kelder Royce. 9, Sarah Rodriguez dropped out of the race. Mandela Barnes dropped out of the race. Missy Hughes out of the race. And yet you are seeing a third of the vote here.
How do they even
go to the other candidates? Okay.
So hold on. If you drop out of the race and your name is still on the ballot,
45%.
Who actually goes out there and throws a vote out for you?
We needed to see in Jefferson County. Overall, we said Crowley at 45% needed to win it by like 2 points.
We got the dumbest people on the left, bro. We got the dumbest motherfuckers on the left.
Much lower.
Emily, thank you for the $15 on Venmo.
Vote for the two of them. Again, this is just.
So here's 15 towards your new shed. Enjoy the show. Go MAGA. Thank you, Emily. One more for you.
Wisconsin. Nothing much more. So we're gonna
I can't do it, man. I don't know how y'all are so duped by the left.
County, I said what
Devil Dog Patriot, thank you for the star.
Also, I should note, not every county does what Waukesha does with a pure mix of all types
she's
of votes
going
at
to
all
win.
times. There are
it's just how are we going to get there?
Where you are getting discrete updates.
The establishment already knows all socialists are going to win.
So that's one other thing to keep in mind, the possibility here.
I mean, has a DSA or socialist lost an election yet in any of these primaries?
It makes sense that this is the early vote because Crowley was doing terribly when that July.
That's what I'm hoping for, man. I'm hoping the Republicans show up in Wisconsin.
It looks like maybe this is about
it's a purple state,
and it looks like it's
I believe. I could be wrong about that. Let me double check that.
They don't break out vote modes,
right?
But it does look like it's a couple precincts around the county.
Right.
Like I'm pretty sure it's a swing state, right?
And another update from Jefferson. We're up to
Jefferson. Did they do this in the judicial race too? I think Jefferson was giving us
potentially,
yeah. Now we're
Wisconsin's a swing state.
What just came in there?
A purple state.
Leading Hong here by a point.
Trump did win in 2016 and 2024.
Their share.
But Biden won it in 2020.
About 8 points. The combined Crowley-Hong share. So
hopefully they learn their fucking lesson.
Were we looking at more early skewed vote versus election day? Bottom line, though, is this is the kind of county that between these two candidates, I felt like our.
Well, now this is just the primary, right? This is just who the Democrats are choosing
to over Hong. Crowley does
to
have
be the candidate of their
slight advantage
party.
over Hong with about half the vote in. Okay, well,
The highly populated areas, they're all going to vote for Hong.
okay, it's a precinct. It's a precinct, but should we leave it here and see if they quickly add more?
Yeah. we can
Yeah,
do
let's
that.
just, unless anything else lights up, folks, because this hints at the possibility of more to quickly come. And if we get
Stephen Richard, thank you for the $5, man. Thank you. He said, look at what Texas did with 420. I moved to Texas from Michigan, and this place is phony. Rhino land, Texas is not pro-freedom or real conservative.
if you're stop
I'll tell you what, we got a lot of,
if you're to Hong side,
we do got a lot of establishment Republicans, though.
if we had a substantial update, is what I'm saying here, 20% of the vote, something like that.
We really do need to swap out
This is
a lot of Republicans here in Texas.
that if we are indeed,
We got a lot of old heads. We got a lot of boomers, a lot of establishment Republicans that have been here and been in their positions for a long time.
Okay, yeah. Now
We need new, fresh
not a
MAGA
ton,
candidates.
but that's again what we're seeing. We're seeing communities in Waukesha County transmitting vote, and we said this needs to be, if he's going to make it a game, this needs to be a Crowley win, and it needs to be a pretty decisive one. I don't want to say too much at 2%, but I just say if you are looking at something like this at 20%, that is certainly
Tell you what, though, the redistricting, man, that's going to help rein
in the
in
realm of what I
the
described.
control from the left. It's going to help. It's going to help us in the future. It's just going to take a while
And,
to
one
really
thing
feel
we
the real
saw,
effect of
we
it.
broke down the Waukesha
But,
returns.
We basically took the racist
November was. It was sort of
black pandering
outlining
from them.
Small outlying towns and villages that were.
So it makes the elections a lot more fair.
What was the report there? I don't want to get off Waukesha.
It was another Jefferson report.
No, we just got a little bit in Wood just to show, Wood here needs to be a Crowley win. We think, I had it at.
He said the Wisconsin map is Trump's face.
Okay.
All you need to do is do the hair meme.
A little bit later in 24. We have more in Jefferson. I'll just toggle back there to see. We're landing at something close to, we're at 2/3 here. And I would say, for Crowley, those are pretty encouraging numbers there, at least in Jefferson. Columbia County, okay, again, this is just a small amount. I don't want to lose the plot at all in Waukesha, but Adam, keep me honest here on anything else.
So we want to know what Milwaukee says, what Madison says, Green Bay.
So now this is starting to get a little more substantial here. Now we're up close to
What does it
about 10%. And that
Eau
Crowley
Claire?
just ticked down too. That Hong ticked
I don't know
down
what
too,
that
but
says. Something Claire.
44-30. Again, just to
Those are going to be the biggest ones.
What we kind of felt here was that in a race to 45, Crowley wanted to be at 49, Hong at 41 here. But that's very, very rough. And so
That's just one county they're looking at, by the way.
I think from the standpoint early on here.
Stephen Richard, thank you for the $2. Texas gifted it to the left, making an eighth.
These are
5 years.
If you're on the, I want Crowley to make this a game bandwagon, these are
Thank you for the $2.
provisionally encouraging numbers for you, but again, it's limited here. But I'm just, again, these are small. I don't want to read too much without Jefferson's complete. Jefferson's complete. So, wow, that was fast.
Wow. David Crowley's actually doing a good
I
job.
felt in a race, our benchmark, it's saying, trying to get to 45% statewide for these candidates, had Crowley 46, Hong 44 here, okay? And obviously, the early indications are it's going to take less than 45% to win this thing statewide. But, you could see that's right in line. It's for each candidate, it's right in line, because that works the other way too. That's a 45-45 tie. That's each of them. Okay, Waukesha. I just want to.
Waukesha.
Adam, shout if anything is. I said I have this little computer thing I worked up. I want to just try something here.
He's panicking that Hong is losing. Yeah, you just wait. Wait until the mail-in ballots come in. Oh, wow, look at that. 50,000 votes for Hong. Even 50,000 votes. 0 votes for Crowley. 0 votes for everyone else. But here we go. 50,000 votes for Hong. Out of 1 district, 1 office, 1 ballot, one pallet of boxes. 1 pallet of boxes. That's it.
I'm gonna get another Waukesha update in a minute.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to. I have this new.
All it takes is one big pallet of boxes.
Complete. And 2 keystrokes.
You said the Democrats don't want her to win? You know, I told y'all that. I showed y'all that the establishment Democrats are realizing, and I don't know how true that is.
We got another Waukesha update.
Because they're coming out and they're saying that, they're too radical. They're too. Y'all were supporting Mom Donnie. Y'all were supporting Katie Wilson. Y'all supported all these DSA crazy liberals,
statewide,
radical socialists, and now all of a sudden, you want to wake up.
49% of the vote. He's running 46-6. Okay, with about a fifth of the vote.
I think they realized the
to 45% statewide.
The socialists are too extreme for the undecided voters, the independents.
I want to say, though,
they're not going to get the independents to vote for open borders, abolish ICE, abolish the Senate, abolish the Supreme Court, remove prisons.
Turnout in bigger than expected numbers.
What?
In Dane County. And we've already seen our estimated vote for Dane County rise pretty dramatically. Okay, in the advance of tonight. And so
here's the thing, though. We kind of want Hong to win. We do, because Crowley, there's probably not enough juicy videos to use against him. There's probably not enough ammo against Crowley. He just seems like a moderate, normal Democrat, right? He's going to run on, the same bullshit, cheaper healthcare, cheaper housing, cheaper whatever, tax the rich, the thing that actually works for the Democrats. Hong is very radical. She's talking about remove jails, abolish the Senate, the Supreme Court, the presidency. She's talking about just like destroying the government altogether. So if she wins, it's going to be a normal everyday Republican that's not talking about destroying the country versus her. And we'll have so much ammo, so many videos of her interviews, so many talking about who wants to vote for getting rid of Thanksgiving. I think Crowley would be a harder candidate to beat.
You expect Hong to be doing
for Republicans, anyways. Better. This is a swing state. Again, it goes left and right all the time.
Going to other candidates.
So you want a Democrat that can't get the independents on their side
and fix there a second ago. But we felt this would be basically Hong could win this thing narrowly, could win La Crosse narrowly by about 2 points and be on pace for that 45%. And she's winning it, by leading it by about 3 points. So again, we zoom out. Statewide.
We'll be destroying the country, but we'll have content, baby.
Waukesha's up to 33%. We got a third of the vote now.
Content.
Waukesha County, and there is Crowley sitting at 46%, and Hong sitting only at 30%. So Crowley is getting a, and I want to put this in the context of the total statewide between Crowley and Hong.
Look at that. It's only 5% in.
5%, meaning a quarter of the vote currently is going to other candidates. If that lasts, if the other candidates end up with a quarter of the vote, then it only takes 37.5%.
The mail-in ballots are going to flip this shit.
33. Where else is there? Let's just go through significant.
He's going to win tonight. She's going to be all, I'm conceding. And then she's going to be out there crying on the stage. But we ran a good race.
Eau Claire County. This is interesting because I would put this in
nasty crying with boogers blowing out of her nose.
And she should be
bubbles popping
by a pretty convincing margin. over Crowley.
She's gonna look like she's gonna look like a whole mess.
We don't know where it's from. You know, the University of Wisconsin Eau Claire.
And then, next week mail-in ballots are gonna be dumping.
But this is a county where when this number gets up, when this
500,000 votes for Hong, 0 for Crowley.
We continue to see early on here, you know, in lacrosse, she's just
yeah. White privilege is why a black man beat her. That's right.
You know, she'd want to step it up there. She's running low here in Waukesha.
No, I mean, look, if she loses, it's so fair. They can't say anything about a black man beating her.
What do we have here? We have about half the vote.
Weenie Cat, thank you for the happy poop.
Again, this is a county that Crowley.
It would be racist of her to say,
you know, he wants to be winning.
It's not fair for the black man to beat her.
He'd want it to look like this. And Columbia, he'd want to be. This is only 7%. I don't want to. 7%. It's a small county. That's subject to kind of jumping around. So we say 6% of the vote is in statewide, and
I can't wait, man.
That we've seen and what's coming so far
it's like
says that question of
we could fix this country so like that if we just abolished the filibuster a year ago when everyone was talking about it
and make this a real contest tonight. So far, 6%. It's spotty, and I'm trying to qualify.
We could fix this country if we just had the balls on the Republican Party.
And there really has been some serious consolidation.
We know what needs to get done
behind him in a very short period of time. I really, the thing
we should have blew the filibuster to hell a year ago.
As I'm saying, he's hitting numbers here.
We could have saved New York. We could have stopped Mamdani from being elected. Katie Wilson from being elected.
Through the roof turnout.
They just didn't have the balls to do it, man. We just sat back and let it all happen.
System here. If you give me 2 minutes, maybe even less, and Adam, shout if anything else comes in. I'll drop what I'm doing. I want to try to get this right.
Yeah, I know there's trolls in the chat. I don't care. It's whatever.
So I'm just going to bear with me. This is all directly Wisconsin related, what I'm doing right now.
That is the problem. They don't want to fix it. Exactly. Well, the rhinos in the Senate don't want to fix it. They very well could. They've absolutely could. We could have had this shit fixed last year. Wow, Norman did not look like his picture, I'll tell you that. He looked a hell of a lot older, didn't he?
There is one candidate, Kobe Lean, running.
Wait, who was that?
But really, this
continue to show Francesca.
Oh, I thought that was Bernie Sanders for a second.
Crowley, could he pull off some late momentum?
Oh, look at
A little bit about Francesca.
look at these. Yeah. The left has got nothing but mentally ill people, y'all.
In the same way, we haven't had as many polls as we did in the Michigan race. What we have seen is, again, continue to show Francesca Hong in the lead.
It's always the glasses, too. The glasses are always a dead giveaway. Wokies. Look at them all. Look at the beta cucks. Look at these cucks. They're definitely gay. 100%. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's about right there.
Gamey, Appleton, Wisconsin here, Fox River Valley, and there's Crowley in that first fifth. Again, just it's consistent with what there's Dane. Okay, holy cow. Okay, now this is a small.
Look at that tiny little difference
but this is
in Madison.
Okay. Not everything in Dane is Madison, is University of Wisconsin. But I want to say this is supposed to be, based on the benchmarks we're talking about, this is supposed to be Hong's best county in the state. Biggest vote producer, biggest share of had a huge turnout today. Hong's benchmark here that we established for a higher vote share was 53. Let me put it this way.
I forgot to turn subscriber mode on. That's what the problem is.
37% in Dane.
Y'all got to hate on the chat. Y'all got to subscribe.
And the way this is running statewide, probably
there. Now we fixed the trolls. Vamp Girl, thank you for the $5. Had the chance to see Trump live tonight for the Patriot games. It was amazing.
Taking a look
I got to see Trump in person at least one time in my life.
Precincts in Madison.
I have to.
But a few precincts from.
There's no question about it. I have to go see Trump someday, whatever day that is.
It's a super, super liberal county.
So one of these days, I got to see Trump in person, and hopefully I can shake his hand and say thank you.
Affluent, more professional class, even older. Very.
I've never seen the guy in my entire life.
You know, it's not just college kids and young kids, and that demographic I'm describing might be a more in line with warnings from the establishment about.
Yeah, I know. Without Clyde, we would have never had Trump, y'all.
Good margin. We said Kenosha.
Shout out to Clyde.
Kenosha could be a good.
Nails Costly, thank you for the $2. Said thank you for the sub only. Yeah, I thought I had it on.
Up in Racine County, though.
Now it's on.
Again, Crowley.
They got to at least be subscribed for 5 minutes.
I would just say these are numbers for Crowley that are. These are very encouraging.
And maybe we'll turn it up to 10 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever.
I don't think we've clicked on one.
If that ain't good enough.
Encouraging. We can qualify them all and say we need to see more, and it may not be from this part of the county and everything. These are all, if you're Crowley, I think encouraging numbers. Dane, we're still at 5. Columbia 7. Sook, we're at 60. He's at 41 here. They're not. In La Crosse, we got a third of the vote here. In La Crosse.
Another Dane update.
We got Dane. Okay. That just flipped to Hong. Okay. Well, it flipped to Hong. Now we're at a fifth of the vote in Dane County, and it flipped to Hong, but it barely flipped to Hong. You're looking at the precincts. Can you see if anything is in? If we're in Madison, some idea where we are right here. This is.
Yeah, we are digging into Madison now.
Yeah, I mean, she needs.
What? Arturo, would you be mad if Trump stole your girl? Oh, that shit ain't happening.
Crowley here. This is. These are.
I wouldn't. I'd be mad, brother. Hate the game. Don't hate the player. You know what I'm saying?
Very underwhelming numbers so far. We haven't heard anything from Milwaukee. Now, Milwaukee County's not just.
I'd be mad at my girl, I'll tell you that.
County. David Crowley's the county executive. It doesn't look like it's going to produce the same number of votes as. I
don't think Donald Trump could take a punch like that, but. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Eau Claire just flipped.
So now I have to knock his ass out and then hold my hand out to pick his ass up. Say, did you learn your lesson?
Hong needs to be winning.
Thank you. Now get back to fixing the country.
She has taken the lead here. Again, I think she'd
That's how that would roll.
By a bigger share than this, perhaps. But it has now.
Is this guy in your new polling headquarters? Nice studio art. I know, right?
It's not all just the city of Eau Claire.
I got the big 95-inch TV touchscreen that he's doing.
We're at 50 in Waukesha. Again, for Crowley, that's I think that's a number that would land him. If that was
price is wrong, bitch.
That would land him. That could land him in the mid-40s. For Hong, that's just there's a lot of that you just see a lot of the vote that's not going to Crowley isn't just going to Hong. A lot of it's going to other candidates. Right? There's 54% in Waukesha County right now.
Oh yeah, fuck Hunter Biden. Did y'all see Tucker Carlson caping up for Hunter Biden, y'all?
Number ticks up a bit. Crowley's remains flat.
He came out and said he had an interview with Hunter Biden. Came out and said that Israel created the whole laptop story. He created the Coke in the White House story. They created the story of all the dealings with foreign nations.
We say this is a swing county. So now some numbers are starting to move a little bit.
If y'all don't understand how sold out Tucker Carlson or Tucker Carlson is in the whole Podcastistan crew is, what more do we need to convince y'all?
The driftless area, right? La Crosse, we're at a third.
Hold on.
comes out about how the laptop was left. You left a couple of laptops in a laptop repair store in Greenville, Delaware, which a town I'm very familiar with. So, and the guy was blind. Then I interviewed the guy who seemed to totally believe the story, John McIsaac. I mean, he seemed to be telling the truth, but the story did not make sense. Meanwhile, we get approached by Israelis connected to Benjamin Netanyahu, like I know that, who are shopping this stuff to me at Fox News.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think that part of the story, the laptop is real. I thought that from day one. But the way that it entered the bloodstream.
Beagle Mom, you're not blocked.
American
I can see your messages.
I just want to ask you point blank, did you drop off laptops?
No. And this is the thing that I've said over and over again. I have literally zero recollection or memory of ever dropping off a laptop at.
And are we really going to trust Hunter Biden? I wouldn't trust this dude to hold my drink while I tie my shoe. Because I'm probably going to be shot in the head before I get done tying my damn shoe. Why the fuck are Candace Owens, I think it was Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, they're having interviews with Hunter Biden. What are we talking about? You think it's... The PSYOP it's not even well hidden. It's not even hidden very well. It's so in your face. Was it Nick Fuentes he had an interview with Hunter? Like, the PSYOP is so in your face. It's crazy. Beagle Mom, thank you for that 5. You said, Auntie, I think you have me blocked. I don't think so. I see your messages. So you're still there. Yeah, I still see your messages.
John Paul McIsaac. No, the answer is no. And John Paul McIsaac.
Wild.
So John Paul McIsaac, who's legally blind,
yes,
who on the day when the laptop became public, sat outside of his shop and gave an interview and flat out says that he doesn't remember seeing me. He couldn't identify me. And
well, yeah, he's blind.
Also that his security cameras that he has don't have any footage from that time.
I don't know anything about this story either. I don't know. And now I do know from Judge Joe Brown. Y'all remember Judge Joe Brown? I remember watching videos about him where he was talking about the Biden laptops. It's not just one laptop, it's multiple laptops. Right? It's not one, it's multiple. It's like 4 or 5 or something like that. But it's multiple laptops.
And so regardless.
And he was talking about that they investigated them and there was all sorts of evidence. There was everything you could ever imagine in those laptops. And somehow, some way, this dude is not prosecuted and have never been held accountable for what they found in there.
Regardless of anything, just this. The laptop, according to Lev under oath in his testimony before the House Oversight Committee, was being sought by Rudy Giuliani in Ukraine all the way back in 2018. And so Rudy Giuliani is working with a guy named Andrei Derkach, who was a MP in Ukraine and a known Russian GRU agent. So Rudy,
shut the hell up! I don't care.
Drive. One. So on Substack,
whatever. It's 5.5 minutes of Tucker Carlson sucking his dick and just basically saying that Israel did everything and Israel made it up. We ain't got to sit through that shit.
And Waukesha, but he can do something similar. So you're just looking at.
But the PSYOP is so real.
Each candidate can kind of get margin from here.
We keep wondering who is buying off these people. Who is buying Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly? In my opinion, Gregory Bavino. I don't know if what's going on with him, but he's doing his own little PSYOP too. So I don't trust him. But Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, Joe Kent, Thomas Massey, all these people. Who do they buy off to make them go down this avenue of fuck Donald Trump? Is it Russia? Is it China? How is Hunter Biden involved with all of them? In the mix of all of them? Is it the Biden family? Mixed with all these people? Like, There's so much going on here. It's in your face. We're so close, but we don't know the real answers. But I can tell you what, we know who the people we shouldn't trust are, and it's them. Anyone that was interviewing Hunter Biden, don't trust them. Anyone that's coming out here saying Israel did everything, don't trust them. Everyone that's coming out and saying Donald Trump is scamming everyone and he's lying to everyone, I ain't trusting them. Fuck them all.
You said a minute ago, this is super interesting.
And anyone that's repeating their talking points, fuck them too.
Because demographically, this is the kind of place that Hong should be doing well, and this is going to be the
wow. Look at Hong; she's taking those big ones.
The state tonight.
She's taking the big ones, baby. She knows how to take the big ones.
But it's that's almost half the vote in Milwaukee County that just came in. Adam's trying to figure out here. Oh, while Adam's looking at that, we got Brown County. Okay, we said now this is Brown County, Green Bay, the Bow counties. We said this is where Crowley needs to be winning a third of the vote there. He is doing that. This is about what he needs to be doing. This is about what he would need to be doing in Brown County, in Green Bay.
They kicked Fox News out of Hong's watch party?
Holy cow. This is, if I sound a little more subdued, it's because there's a lot more to process with this one. This is like, I said we had no expectations, and the range was like Hong wins this in a blowout right away to like, this is Crowley is
from inside the Hong campaign headquarters watch party. We arrived with our confirmation materials, all the registration that we needed front of the line. We were told because of capacity that they had the discretion to turn some away. It appears Fox News was the only immediate outlet turned away, but we can report from out here.
Wow, you fuckers.
Inside the Hong campaign headquarters watch party. We arrived with our confirmation materials.
They kicked Fox News out, bro.
Did that? I think we just got some Washington. Yeah. Now now this is
Fusion. Thank you for the dollar. Said it's the Qataris and their Muslim Brotherhood friends. They are terrified that they are losing their power because OPEC is crumbling. Yeah, but
Ozaki, as I said, I think
they've been doing this since Charlie Kirk died.
More friendly for Crowley.
They've been on this rampage since before OPEC or the Iranian conflict happened or anything like that.
Here for Crowley, I think is the name
OPEC wouldn't have disbanded if it wasn't for us going into attack Iran.
I think at least in that third of the vote, but that's a small.
This was started the moment Charlie Kirk died.
A little bit in one of the wows, you would want to do it in Washington. And then Adam is just working on Milwaukee, so we reset that statewide.
Yeah, just looking at Milwaukee, it looks like from the city proper, it was about 30,000 votes, and Crowley was winning at 47-45.
Okay, so this
they're probably celebrating.
And outside of the city is not much different.
Yeah, based on those results, I think that's
pretty evenly.
Right.
So
what about Minnesota? Are we going to talk about that at all? We're just focused on Hong. Nobody cares about Minnesota.
Okay, I do keep in mind that Milwaukee is we should mention this. I want to zoom out to the statewide. Keep in mind that the city of Milwaukee is one of the places that holds its early vote until the very end of the night. And that's probably 25,000 votes, the city of Milwaukee. That's a vote that's probably not that great for Crowley. Because again, so much of that was done, that early vote was done when he wasn't a candidate. How much, let's see if we're in a situation where those 25,000 votes loom big late in the night. Margin now 43-69. Did more just come in from Dane?
Yes.
Okay, yes it did. And again, Hong is not opening up here. I think this is the big story. We're closing in on half the vote in Dane County, and Crowley is not even. But
so Amy Klobuchar, there is. Hold on, they're not talking about Minnesota for some reason, but Amy Klobuchar, she basically doesn't have any competition. There are people running, but nobody cares. Apparently, she's the only nominal contestant going on here, and DFL, like everyone supports her. Tim Walz, the DFL, everyone is backing her. Amy Klobuchar, so she's like, for the Democrat Party, she basically won by default. I want to know what's going on with
family in a small town.
Lindell, though. That's what I want to know.
And he knows what it takes to run a small business. So also here with me is my husband, John, right over here.
Ugh.
And so
disgusting.
many leaders, in addition to Kelly.
Like they had to get the best makeup crew they could to make her look a little
Across the river and
less like a man.
the 3rd District. I know that Leader Aaron Murphy is here and Leader Zach Stevenson is here.
Ugh.
Richard Karlblom is here.
Oh, God. Look at it.
Local officials, thank you. And thank you to Joe and our team. They're
Yeah. Kissing everyone's ass.
voters who are showing up in big numbers this year. Thank you for putting your trust in me to be the next governor of the state of Minnesota.
Blech.
In Minnesota, trust is not given, it's earned. That trust comes with an expectation.
Look at that.
Results that you can see and feel in your life. Results in making life
This is
more
sad, bro.
affordable, making our government work, and getting rid of the fraud.
They've only counted 8% of the votes.
Results
Yeah, she's already presumed to be the
our
winner.
economy with a growth agenda. Results that will transform our government. And yes, I will be a transformative governor.
Bullshit. She's going to be Tim Walz 2.0.
Leaders
Fraud and all.
to deliver results, not excuses. And you are rightfully tired of this partisan theater and the punchlines. I will deliver those results. I've done it as senator, and I will do it as your governor. Now, we know we have headwinds coming at us every single day. Trump's tariffs eating away at people's paychecks, the massive cuts to health care, the mess in Washington. Those headwinds may well be a constant, but they can never be an excuse. We need a governor.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Put Minnesotans first and not be a rubber stamp of Donald Trump.
He knows that I will stand with him and fight for his agenda.
I am running for the people of Minnesota, and I'm going to govern for the people of Minnesota. While the Republicans are still deciding their nominee, it has appeared for a while that this race has come down to 2 candidates. Mike Lindell, as you know, is Donald Trump's guy. He got Trump's complete and total endorsement. Mike Lindell may be Donald Trump's choice, but I want to be Minnesota's choice. And
So predictable.
Lisa Damuth, you may have seen her advertisements recently, lots of them. Well, most of those ads are paid for by one person, one man, one billionaire.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, I can't do it.
That's, and I'm not sure how long that's going to take them. I know we got reporters there. Anything you hear from our reporters on that central count, and when we'll hear from it. Crowley,
just that last update from the decision desk on that absentee vote. I think it was about 28,000 was the estimate that we got.
You think about that.
It should be right there.
We're that's close to everything left, we think, in Milwaukee County, is that central count. In Dane County at 44%. Anything significant just come in while we were talking that through?
Dodge.
Okay, hang on. I just saw. This is small. Why did I think Brown just came in? Okay, Dodge came in. We're at. Does this go from 0 or I think so. Yeah, I don't think I've done a Dodge update. Yeah, Crowley. Again, these are Crowley numbers. I mean, these are like Crowley needs to win this. Needs to win this. This is what he needs.
The hell is on my front porch?
He's doing it, and that Hong number is low. So, yeah, now he's up to 8,000 statewide. And what are the, places where Hong would be looking here, as we said, would be like, Portage County, Stevens Point, I think that's going to look like this. I think that's going to look
another Dane
like
update.
this. We got more Dane.
Oh.
58. Okay, now that was
Wow, my Amazon packages came late.
What was her margin before? It was about 2,000. She probably added about 1,700. They're up to 60% in Dane County, okay? And Hong is losing statewide by 6,400 votes with, nearly 60% of Dane in. Her margin here is only 3,732. I mean, this is supposed to be the idea of this was going to be a sort of DSA earthquake in Wisconsin. This was going to be its epicenter, Dane County. This is what Dane County looks like with almost 60% of the vote in. So again, zoom out. I've been processing this and reserving judgment and the possibilities here of the very friendly Hong precincts in Dane and everything. But that's a lot of vote in Dane County, and that margin there has not opened up the way I think a lot of people expected it was going to. Meanwhile, waiting on central count in Milwaukee. Waukesha just a tick more came in since we last checked. Nothing there in Washington. In Ozaki, I think nothing more came in there. We were on Dodge County. We said, yeah, he's hitting his numbers here. Crowley is certainly hitting numbers there. Where else? We have more in Rock County. We're up to 60% here. Walworth County. Yeah, these are, I don't know where Crowley is. Crowley headquarters in Milwaukee. We said Rock Hill was getting excited for Norman. Folks in Milwaukee probably like what they're seeing here in Wisconsin right now. I'll tell you that. And the folks at Hong headquarters got to be probably pretty nervous here because this is clearly that late consolidation, that late effort by Evers and the establishment wing to consolidate the establishment behind Crowley. Clearly that took hold here. He has a real chance of winning this thing here. And I think,
I'll get back to that in a second. Lisa is towering ahead of Mike, man. Look at that. Y'all see that? So these are live results. 12% of the votes are in. Only 12%. So this is still really, really early. But yeah, Lisa is way ahead of Mike Lindell so far. I wonder if I can see the map. Oh, here we go. So nothing up here yet. Hennepin County, that's Minneapolis, St. Paul. Oh, look at that. What? Oh, okay. Only 0.7% in for Hennepin County. And it's 189 votes to 120. So that's really, really too early to call anything. Dakota County, where St. Paul is at. Where's the Ramsey County? Okay, here we go. Wow. Still really, really early to call, obviously, but she is way ahead of Mike. Everywhere. Lindell really fucked himself, man. He really, really did.
Wicked up a bit. Ozaki, how's it looking compared to Waukesha? They're both looking about the same. That Crowley number ticking down a little in each, huh? That's 69. That's still where it was. Washington 36. So we zoom out. Yeah, it's these numbers, if you're Hong, I say are low, and Crowley kind of hitting just about what he needs to. that, again, if you're Hong, that's all undone. If you can get this, if you can really open up Dane County.
You going live in a little bit, Ground Zero? Shout out to you, brother.
If you're able to do that. But so far, she's not been able to do that. And so you're looking at these sort of, large, the vote is, outside of Madison and Milwaukee, and, the vote's a little bit more spread out in Wisconsin. Marathon County, what do we have here? We got some vote.
Listen, bro. Yeah, hold on.
County. I thought this is when our benchmark would have said Crowley needs to, would like to win. Strikingly low, though. Again, just like
I remember. Listen,
win number statewide.
I remember talking about Mike Lindell like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. There was like 50 people in the chat that said Mike Lindell's pillows are the best thing. They the best pillows ever. Had them for years and years and years, and best pillow. I swear on Mike Lindell's pillow sacks. I love Mike Lindell's pillow sack. I remember, but y'all were all ranting and raving about his pillows. Best pillows on planet Earth. Can't get no better pillows than it. And then all of a sudden, I want amnesty for illegals. Fuck his pillows. His piece of shit ass pillows. I hate them stupid ass pillows. They hurt my neck. Hurt my back. Lumpy pieces. I wouldn't let my dog rest his ball sack on them pillows. I wouldn't let my dog rest his nut sack on them pillows. I tell you what. Y'all, it was a switch up like that.
I think Hong did a little bit better here. And more to the point,
good times though
is on the lower end here. Hong's getting a number I think that she wants to see, but Crowley, it just
I don't know nothing about him selling gold bars and crosses.
The non-Hong vote went to other.
I never heard none about that.
As opposed to attaching itself to Crowley. So
you got 3 pillows
to be higher here, and so that's a place where I think that sort of
they're not great.
About a vote.
I wish I can go back to that stream. I was like, I like Mike Lindell. I think he's a good guy. And y'all are like, he's got the best pillows ever.
We have 2/3.
They'll last for years.
We said this could be a
most comfortable. They're cool. They're cold.
Hong is
best pillows I ever had in my life.
I'll keep you posted on Wisconsin results. If you want to take a quick detour to Minnesota,
I want amnesty for illegals. Man, fuck these pillows.
Overall, including Dakota County.
Great. It was fantastic.
This is that we said we expected to be a very.
Jay Lynn, thank you for the $2. Said our first female president. Is that what they said? I don't want no female president ever. Ever.
It says basically how much of the vote is just.
But also, I don't want no dainty cuck male.
Okay. It's essentially a tie right there. So if more keeps coming in,
there you go. Look, Patrick's honest.
Keep me posted. I
got 3 of my pillows. I love them.
I'll keep you posted for large counties there.
I want to get back here. Anything happened here while we were just checking that?
We got 177 votes from Jackson.
Okay, so we didn't get too much. Okay, so we're still sitting here in Dane at about 60.
They are lumpy.
Crowley's,
but I like it.
6,600 votes statewide. Let me look into. Let's see. Where is it? Oh shoot.
I got one of those ergonomic pillows off of TikTok. They're okay, but
yeah,
I don't know, man. I do like support right under my neck. That feels good.
An update as well.
Okay, and something else ticked in.
Hey, Ground Zero, shout out to you, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate the work you do, brother.
Whoa.
Out there in the hellhole planet Earth. But have a good time, man. Be safe. We'll be watching from over here.
Something's off here.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see the error.
Yeah. Ergo pillows.
In South Carolina too. Sometimes there's these glitches, data entry glitches, and I think that's what just happened.
I want a good pillow. I really do, but
still 34. Again, I'm just looking to see if we got any more vote from these places. Atagamey, Osaki.
It's like I can never find the perfect pillow.
Is the statewide expected vote been adjusted again?
Yeah, our current estimate is 743,000 total.
So it's going up again.
Yep.
What's our Dane?
Dane County, 157 total.
Okay, so that's only going up 1,000. What's Milwaukee?
121.
That's the same. Interesting.
And it's also possible it's one of those ones where they updated the statewide number
Without updating them. Yeah, right. So I mean, that's the other possibility we have to keep in mind. 70.
Oh, you know what? There was a.
So now again, Hong continues. It's a 4.5 point margin here. Her margin is she's getting a net of 5,100 votes out of here. This is one of those places where we got to be careful.
Real quick, there was this one. I didn't understand it until I looked into it a little more. Paula Copenhaver. Paula Copenhaver. She is a Trump endorsed candidate. She lost her primary, and this is in Indiana for Senate, District 23. She lost her primary, but then they did a recount and she actually won. Paula Copenhaver is a Trump-endorsed Republican. She defeated incumbent Republican State Senator Spency Deary after the recount. And that came out yesterday, I believe. So that's pretty cool. At least we got another Trump candidate in the House.
Where she's just through the roof and opening.
I'm surprised they're not showing Minnesota. They just don't care or what?
Margin is not.
They're so obsessed with Hong. Y'all can't even jump over to Minnesota to talk about it for 5 seconds. Jay Lynn, thank you for the 20. Said our first female president, Klobuchar. Ugh, yuck. She's been squeaky clean and so far untouchable, and Klobuchar will be our governor. No one on the Republican side has a chance. Klobuchar is too likable. Oh, okay, so you're saying that she's going to be the first female president. Oh. I don't think she's dark enough. I don't think she's dark enough to win a presidency. She definitely is not hot enough. But we'll see. But she's definitely. I pray for Minnesota, man. I really, really do, y'all.
Okay, this is a big if, and she were still trailing Crowley here. Things open up for Crowley because he's still got, he's still got places on this map. We're talking about, well, we'll see. We'll see. That's that central count absentee in Milwaukee. Ozaki, he's at 16. Okay. These are filled in a little bit more. Now we're at 84 in Ozaki, 77 in Washington, still sitting at 69 in Waukesha. How much is here? This could be a good one for him, although he's only up 5 right now. And he's just, he's also like the small counties add up. I think that's the other thing. What I'm showing you right here, where Crowley's leading them, and in some cases by very large margins, these add up too.
Well, she does have a handicap of talking.
Hong does not get into the lead.
She does suck at talking. I don't know. She's just
in Madison.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know if she's likable like that.
We're kind of looking here, as you say, La Crosse is basically done.
It seems like they're voting for her because they just don't have any choice.
She'll do well here in Portage. She is leading currently now to Gamey. She is leading currently in Kenosha. And I think some more.
Who did Klobuchar?
But we said she did have this. She did have Douglas County. But if she's playing catch up outside of her home base, that could be a very tough place for her. 1.2 is the margin now. Crowley over Hong. What just ticked in, Adam? I know it was something favorable to Hong.
The Milwaukee, we just got a Milwaukee update that was favorable to Hong.
Okay, so now so what's our expected remaining vote in Milwaukee?
So that was 17,000 votes, and we have 15,000 currently as our estimated.
I see what happened. We may have to be upping our expected vote in Milwaukee. So that's it. That's it in real time. When we said
no Democrats ever going to do anything about the fraud.
Just the central count.
But the Republicans.
Turnout, it looks like higher in Milwaukee.
They don't really have the power to do anything about fraud, so it's not really fair to say they didn't do anything either. They investigated it. They exposed it.
She won it, but not by a ton.
They sent out subpoenas.
Over Crowley.
Plenty of subpoenas.
Cut that margin statewide,
but nothing came of it.
5,600 votes.
They didn't hold Ilhan Omar in contempt for not coming to the meeting or whatever. I don't know what happened there.
For Crowley, again, what we're talking about. Now it may be. We may now be in a place where it's that central count, that absentee is what's left in Milwaukee. The risk for Crowley is this: if it's 25,000 votes, right now, this is absentee by mail. This is in-person absentee. Not all of it was cast, before this became a Crowley-Hong race. He also has the added benefit of this being, Milwaukee City is in Milwaukee, his home county. But a chunk of these votes, a chunk of this 25,000 was cast when Crowley was not a candidate in July. And a chunk of it was cast in July when he was a candidate, but he was like an afterthought in the polls, okay? And a chunk of it was cast when other candidates, Sarah Rodriguez, Mandela Barnes, were still active candidates and presumably attracting a significant portion.
He's talking about early voting, I'm guessing?
The problem for Crowley would be if his share of that vote by mail is low for all the reasons I just said, and Hong just gets
that's a close race, statewide.
He got 20% of it, and Hong got 40% of it, right? That's significant. There's a real risk for him in that absentee ballot that's yet to be counted in his home county, in Milwaukee, the city of Milwaukee. There's a real risk for him there because a lot of that vote is coming from a time in this campaign that he was not a candidate for, or he was an afterthought of a candidate for. So that's a significant, that is significant there. That's not the only city, by the way.
You think it's significant, guys? I think it's pretty significant.
The biggest city, and I
think it might be a significant thing.
Central count. Central count is also done in Green Bay, so you can expect a final update there where we're kind of asking the same question. Central count is also done actually up here. Yeah, what we're seeing, by the way, is a lot of these counties. Remember, we were just looking up here at Douglas County, and it looked like a lot more of the vote was in. We're adjusting the expected vote now in a lot of these counties. It's coming down. The percentage is coming down. Yeah.
So just looking at the numbers in Dane a little bit more, it looks like 50% of what we have in there is from the city of Madison.
Yep.
And Hong is leading that 47-34. Of the 50% outside of Madison, Crowley is leading 42-37.
Okay, yeah. So, and we've got, and what I'm seeing in other counties too is making me wonder if this number is going to be adjusted as well. This expected vote in Dane. So we'll just zoom out. 60% is in state.
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and see what Tommy's up to for a minute.
They said they were?
Yeah.
That's 149th, right?
Yeah. Oh, there they are.
Oh, there they are.
I'm about to go in this bush and take a piss.
You gotta take a look.
I'm a bush pisser. I'm a pisser of all bushies. What up, guys? Damn, I do gotta pee, bro.
There's like 5 cats running around my front porch. I keep on setting my Ring camera thing off.
What up, you little freak?
Messy Tessie, thank you for the $2. Trump was in Atlantic City in the 80s.
Marissa.
His workers loved him. Hey, we got Manny out there too. Messy Tessie with another $2. That's what the word on the street was. Oh, everyone loved Trump until he ran for president. Everybody loved Trump. There was never any scandals with Trump. Everybody loved Trump. He was the greatest man on planet Earth. everybody's favorite reality TV star, everybody. What, Jalen? Tommy taking a piss is far more interesting than watching the vote count in Wisconsin. I mean, it is a very tight race, so I will give him that, but I already know what's going to happen. Francesca's Wong is going to swing through and take it when the mail-in ballots come in. I do too. The Trump wig memes are awesome.
Come on up, Patty.
Let's go.
Let's go. Be naughty and nice. Welcome to the Patriots. Thank you for the membership.
Hell yeah, they loved his money. Oh yeah.
Kamala Patty in the front.
Every time he came onto their shows, he got views.
Hide it.
They got views. They ran it up.
Oh, I'm sure they could tell by the hat.
Trump was in Home Alone. He was in The Nanny.
So our plan is to go in here and just record and not say anything to them. Like walk up and just record and not say anything. We're gonna walk up and record, but we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna walk up and record and see how they react.
Watch me all day.
Yeah.
That's the initial plan going in.
We're loud, we're proud.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Yeah, they're standing up for the Haitians, for the illegals that just got that all their shit got denied or whatever.
Oh, the guy that makes Tommy's here too.
Oh yeah, I seen him from Bach's brother.
2.0.
Bach's brother.
Bach's cousin. Bach's cousin.
At least they picked a shady spot.
So how's his truck doing? How's your truck doing? Here we go. There.
Let's go, boys. Oh, look, it's Mandy. What up, Mandy?
That dude that says he was related to Daniel Boone, but says Daniel Boone is like not American hero and shit. I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
oh, look, there's some dog doo-doo.
Like Daniel Boone, he opened like his own little city, right? It was called Boonesboro.
Boonesboro.
And yeah, like the natives, he got captured by the natives, and then they ended up like liking him enough. They kind of, you know, they didn't keep him like tied up all the time or whatever.
Yeah.
And eventually, he overheard them saying that they were gonna go attack Boonesboro again, because that's what they had done. They went there and attacked and captured him and took him back.
Yeah.
And then it was, you know, like 6 months later or something, we're gonna go attack Boonesboro again, and he overheard them. So he ran away, went 160 miles on foot to get back to Boonesboro in time to tell them and warn them and help fortify the walls and everything more, and then fight them off.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why are they posing like that? I don't know.
I know there's a security line.
Strike a pose.
Security line.
Strike a pose.
Is that Pam? That's Pam.
Yeah, give the Haitians $2,600 and a plane ticket. Yep.
How do they?
You guys see Pam's security over there? You guys falling.
Giving the Haitians $2,600 and a plane ticket to leave. Yes, get them all out. Oh, I just got some new. Bro, I went to Oregon Buds on my way home from getting breakfast with Manny and Chris earlier. Yeah, and I don't remember going there, right? But I had $96 store credit. They were like, you got $96 off if you want to use it. And I don't even remember. That's how often I used to go to the weed store, bro.
You're like, shoot.
From a different one.
Another ounce then.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, give me that $96 off. Free buds, bro. It was awesome. Oh, guess what? Costin's coming back soon.
What?
Yeah, boy. I can't wait for Costin to get back, bro. He's in Vegas. But he's coming back soon.
Too much money. He had to go make
He's
some money
coming back soon.
That's what's up.
I can't wait till he's back, bro. I miss Costin so much, bro.
The kid
That was my boy, bro. That was my dog.
Kid Costin.
The kid, yo.
T for keeper.
T for keeper? Keeper of the keeper.
I got this 2 gram for 40.
Bro, I would have gave you one, dog. You
Well,
don't.
you're always slow on that sometimes.
Well, all you gotta do is come to my house. All you gotta do is come to my
I
house,
had to
bro.
ask your girl last time.
You could just ask me. You gotta remind me.
That's all good. I know. Well, next time.
It's a battle line. Oh shit.
It's liquid
Ice
diamonds.
in.
It's a
Ice
battle
in,
line.
not ice out.
Ice in.
You guys
More
need a
funding
drum
for
roll.
ice.
Drum roll, please.
They're lining up for their
Drum roll
mug
going.
shots.
Yeah.
Their deportation photos.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, line up for your mug shot.
I just want to call.
This is supposed to be a Haitian rally. It's like five Muslims and Fat Mike.
You guys enjoying the day? It's a beautiful day. Damn, that chair's about to break, bro. That chair's about to break. Yeah, it didn't work. They formed a line, and we don't like borders. We don't like human border walls. All of a sudden, they like the borders. Hey, Bogart.
Red
Oh, I thought it
Rover,
was
Red
mine.
Rover, send green shirt right over.
How you doing, bro?
To do.
Having a good day?
You remember macing him?
No mace today, okay? No mace.
Kind of stupid when you did that. Kind of stupid.
Soy boys protecting the T boys.
So you guys want the Haitians to stay? You guys want the Haitians to stay? Why? Why? Why?
Yep, it is.
It's Bach's brother, Fox. Cox. Cox.
Mr. Fox.
It's Bach's brother, Cox.
It's Bach's brother, Fox Cox. Bach and his banditos. Bach and his banditos.
I know. That's like.
Red light. Green light.
Right?
Green light.
Red Rover.
Red light.
Because I can't see it.
Tippy toes.
Durka, Durka. Durka, Durka. Hey, Durka, Durka.
Did you know about that thing that was this morning?
The
Janelle, whatever.
I didn't know about it until it was already started. Hi, Mandy. We love you guys. Hey, follow me on Tommy TV on YouTube. Make sure you follow and subscribe. You know you like to. You know you love us, Mandy. That's why you're laughing.
The king
I can see your smile underneath the mask. I can see you're smiling from here. Don't do it. Your boyfriend's going to get jealous. And I got a wife. Sorry.
Mike got a new stick.
Daily Discourse said Cox Circumcision Channel. Cox Circumcision Channel. Hey, shout out to Arturo, bro. We love you. I like when they make border walls. It's like a barrier made of hypocrisy and stupidity, but they think it's so clever. Yeah. You guys are so much against border walls, but you guys like to create them, don't you?
My money.
Oh shit, la migra, la migra.
Uh-oh, run.
Oh shit.
Give him a high five.
La migra. That's fucking funny. Hey, in Stockton, we used to go to this culvert, bro, and it was like dammed up. And like every summer we would always run into a whole big group of like illegals, Mexicans down there, like staying next to the culvert. And we would drive by and we would be like, La migra, hella loud out the car. And you would see them scatter, dog. It was the funniest shit ever, bro. We were like 12, 13 years old, bro, just fucking with them. It was so fun. They would be in big ass like gypsy groups, like big ass groups just staying on the side of the culverts.
Oh, he closed his windows. He normally leaves his windows open, you know? He could just reach in and grab the bear mace right out of there.
You like when you see me? Yeah, but we're watching these people. You guys want to look at me or these? You guys want to look at me? Well, okay.
You guys look at me. All right. The freak.
Hey, are you gay? Hey, are you on your way to owning a 7-Eleven? Are you gay?
Ask him if they're playing red light, green light. Are you guys playing red light, green light?
This is how you guys are celebrating.
Red light.
All of a sudden.
Green light. Green light. Red light.
Seriously.
Hilarious. Hey, what's your shirt?
This is the saddest. Whatever this is.
WFMU.
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Red Rover, send your best over. Hey, you guys want to have a dance off? You guys want to have a dance off?
Wonder if I can have.
Yep.
Oh, that was funny, you guys.
Why are you guys so angry? What's
Live in
wrong
the best
with you
country,
guys?
this side of heaven, and fucking cry about it all the time.
You guys are in the greatest country in the world, and you're so fucking angry.
Pathetic. Pull out a dodgeball. For real. That's what it is. So fuck it, we're pulling out wrenches.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
They said you need a piece of cardboard so you can break these.
Yeah. Start spinning around on my head and shit. I know you can break dance, bro. You're a durka. You probably got super rhythm, right? Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, durka, ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, durka. Oh shit, fireworks! Run, duck, dive, duck. Run, duck, dive, dip, dodge. Duck, dive, dip, dodge.
So there's a couple Antifa militants over there. Then you got this wall of Muslims.
For their permit to be here.
What Home Depot meal?
What is this?
Got them for security.
They look.
What is this? This is supposed to be a Haitian rally?
Sad and miserable.
Hey, I
Yeah,
had
my
chorizo
pillow
and
is
eggs
getting
for
killed,
breakfast
man.
Today, that shit was hella good. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
the one
Chorizo and
Jam
eggs,
and Nelson.
man.
Thank you for the $20, brother.
Hash browns and some tortillas.
I'm sure the vote Viagra will be rolled tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
guard over there with my joint. What?
mail-in ballots are gonna come in hot.
Yeah.
Jalen, thank you for the $2. Said Andala.
It's hilarious.
What? Oh, I meant to bring the soccer.
Hit the wrong button.
Soccer. You guys want to hit the joint and settle our differences? Be friends? We could be friends and disagree on everything, right?
What park is this? We could call ICE right now.
Hi, Pam. God bless you, Pam.
Oh no.
Loves you, Pamela.
Look how small she is. Looks like a little boy.
Shut up, bitch. He filled
Mike,
his face.
Mike is
They're
getting
building a wall.
smoked, y'all.
Oh, shit. The hypocrisy.
Not a real good comedy turnout tonight so far.
Hey, shout out to Danny and Chris. We love you fucking chuds.
I don't even know what their the point of this is.
Chuds.
Are they? None of them are Haitians. The Haitians aren't gonna get wind of this at all.
Not being the shot though, you know what I mean?
Oh, she's in it.
Ain't nobody care to see Pam having just enough. So
Oh no, a border wall. Hypocrites. Green shirt guy is. It's because he knows his wife is at home with Sancho.
Right?
His wife is at home with Sancho.
The thing though is can Lisa get over 50% of the votes?
A demon rat.
Never gonna happen.
Demon rat Democrat.
If she can't, they're gonna have a runoff. So it's gonna be her and Mike Lindell in a runoff. Which is crazy, man. We only got 3 months until the midterms.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of Haitians in Oregon, Portland specifically.
Oh no, border walls.
They were doing videos with the news stations talking about getting fired and laid off from healthcare jobs.
Follow me if you love Trump.
There was a woman in Portland that says, "I ain't going. I don't care. Y'all gonna have to drag me kicking and screaming."
I'm a border hopper. I'm a border hopper. I hop the border.
So don't worry, they're gonna be knocking at your door one day. They will 100% be knocking on your door one day. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to do really, really good. He just has to maintain second place and hope she doesn't get over 50%.
Everybody is welcome. You guys don't think everybody is welcome, only if they align with your ideology. If they don't align with your ideology, then nobody else is welcome, right?
But yeah, Mike definitely fucked up.
Tell me I'm not. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't even tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not.
I do, Jalen. I'm
You guys
sorry.
don't accept everyone.
Thank you for the $2. Said you always miss my jokes. I do. I'm sorry.
You guys formed a border wall, but yet you don't want us to form a border wall around our country. How does that even make sense?
Somebody go get a pack of bacon. Hey,
You don't think about it, yeah.
Raw Tactics, go get. Hey, Mike.
Which one of you guys is Dirty
Mike, you got a pack of bacon in your truck, right?
Which one of you guys is Dirty Sanchez? My chat wants to know. I have a feeling it's green shirt. I have a feeling it's green shirt. Dirty Sanchez is green shirt. This is cock circumcisions right here.
Oh, look how sad he is, kicking the dirt around like a little toddler.
We're working with ICE now. ICE is on their way.
We have them on speed dial.
Yep. I got Greg Bovino on speed dial. Hi, Pam. We love you, Pam. It's good to see you out here getting exercise, Pam.
Almost didn't see you there, Pam. Pam.
Go home, Pam.
Pam, go back to Idaho, Pam.
It was the fuck outest of times and the find outest of times. It was the fuckest. Wait. Fuckest aroundest of times.
Tommy right over.
And it was the findest around. Never mind. I'm sorry. Damn it.
Oh my God. Hey, can I have $1?
It was the fuck aroundest of times.
Sir.
And the findest outest of times. There we go. We got it.
I need $1.
My brain couldn't calculate the
I need
words.
to make a phone call. I need to use
The math wasn't
It
mathing.
only takes dollars. Oh shit! What the hell? Hello. How you doing today? I've never seen you before. You're new. How you doing? How you doing today? You having a good day? You enjoying the beautiful weather?
Right here in the green.
Hey, you know silence is violence, right?
Yeah, you guys are being really silent.
We got a white liberal torta. We got a white liberal torta. Shit. Is that your sister over there? Hey, is this your sister? You guys look alike. Is this your sister?
I wonder if more people are going to show up here in a little bit.
Is. I think it is your sister. So, sister number 9, suck it to me one more time. It's Piglet 1 and Piglet 2. Who's older? It's probably her over there. Piglet 1 and then Piglet 2.
Cock circumcision.
Cock circumcision, yeah. So, sister number
Yeah,
9.
this is for show. I mean, you know, oh geez, what's he doing?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I made it! I made it! Oh shit!
Oh, they had to migrate over to him. That's what they do best, migrate.
Oh shit! How you guys doing tonight? You having a good night? Having a good day? Hey, don't be quiet. I got asthma. It's fucking with my asthma. I don't like to be ignored.
That's not good for his asthma.
It's triggering to me.
I would like to bring that attention to everyone. Being silent is violence.
Hey, y'all making tacos? Y'all making tacos tonight? Can I get a taco? It's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. I know you guys are making tacos. I know you had tacos today. Did you have tacos today, bro? Come on, you can tell me. What kind of tacos were they? Were they asada?
I had tacos today.
Are you a vegetarian? Was it just cheese and beans? Bean and cheese taco.
This place right here up the street, they do really good fajita tacos.
Why do you guys support illegal aliens? Is there a reason? Is there a reason why you guys support criminal aliens in our country?
I'm gonna go get some more tacos tomorrow.
Is there a reason?
Hell yeah.
Do you speak the English? Do you speak the English? You're giving me content just sitting your fat ass in that chair. Pretty soon it's gonna break. Yeah. Tubby dubby doo.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What's a chode? What's a chode? No way, Jose. Is that how big your pee-pee is? Sure. Yeah, but you're a projectionist. We know that. We know that. We know all you do is project, Wider Mike. Projection.
Yeah, I predict a runoff.
Matter. Free that chair. Chairs' lives matter. Free that chair. What kind of chair is that? That thing's pretty fucking sturdy. What kind of chair is that? It's pretty fucking sturdy. What kind of chair is that? It's pretty fucking... Coleman! Hey, that's an ad.
Welcome back, VKW.
That's an ad for Coleman if I ever seen one.
See, you brought the goats with you.
That chair is unmatched. Unmatched. Yeah, he's a chair abuser, bro. Chair abuser.
Oh boy, here we go, y'all.
Oh, are you trying to be intimidating with your walking stick? Oh no, not a stick. Not another stick.
Rated for 2 tons.
I thought somebody stole your
Rated
stick,
for 2
bro.
tons of fun.
All of a sudden, you got your stick back.
You don't want to make this guy feel threatened. He'll squirt you with the water.
Yeah, if he feels threatened, he'll squirt you with some unknown liquid. Be careful.
What do you think? Who would win?
Mike's committing a hate crime on that chair.
Everything that he's promising is the same stuff we were promised.
Look at Wider Mike's big ass. Look at him. He got the stick. He got the stick.
Better wake up. Don't.
Hey, you guys, he got a stick. Him's a tough guy. Him's a tough guy, guys. Him's a tough guy.
We knew that, but I hope they expose fraud.
Nobody cares.
Hey, don't be saying the F word, man. I'm trying to stop cussing, sir. Fudge packer.
You should probably not do that.
Why are you standing like that, bro? We're just recording and talking.
Like we've been laughing and talking.
You're not intimidating, Mike. You're not intimidating at all. Clip it! Clip it! Clip it! Oh shit, look, he can't stand without leaning on something.
Yeah, right. We're like,
472.
yeah, what are you talking about, dude?
He's on that.
Dude.
He's on that Ginny Crank diet. He's on the Ginny Crank diet. He's on the Ginny Crank diet.
Watch this guy on the white. He was in DC playing with himself.
That's right. I got.
Yeah.
Bitch, you better back the fuck up.
You like the video?
Oh shit. Oh shit. And you're the niecey diddler, right? You diddled your niece? You diddled your niece? Yeah, you did. You diddled your niece.
Oh, sure.
You diddled your niece. Why is everybody saying you diddled your niece, Mike? Why do you get so upset? You do? You do? Show them. Show them. Post them. Show them. Post them. Show them. Post them. Do it. Yeah. Ah, you lying sack of fat shit. Ah. If you had something like that against me, you would have posted it a long fucking time ago, you fat liar. You guys are lying sacks of shit. You make shit up and pretend like you're telling the truth. That's all you do is gaslight. Post it. Oh shit. America first, America only. Americans first, Americans only. It's that simple. Yes, sir. Justin Anderson Music. Thank you for the $20 super chat, big dog. Let's go, baby. America first, America only. America first, America only. Americans first, Americans only.
They got like a whole setup like there's gonna be a crowd there. Are you guys speaking for us?
Yeah, let's hear what you got to say, the ignorance. Let's hear the ignorance.
They can't get community here. Nobody that lives in Portland wants this crap here anyway.
We'll be doing some bullshit chants. Is it gonna sound like this? Hey, hey, ho, ho. All the illegals got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. All the illegals got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. They gotta go. Except for the big booty Latinas, the 9s and 10s can stay. The 8s gotta get out the fucking gates.
DEI didn't earn it. DEI. Support illegal.
Less wands, more batons. Less wands, more batons.
350,000 Haitians. Bye-bye.
Get them the fuck out.
We need mass deportation.
Yes.
We need more of that.
We need more.
Yeah,
more.
we actually need more mass.
Keep the families together and deport them all.
Together. Yeah. They can
Don't
go
separate them. Get them all out. No more anchor babies. No more anchor babies. No more anchor babies. No, 2 illegals do not make an American citizen. 2 illegals cannot create an American citizen. It doesn't work that way. Sorry to tell you.
And I think he's going to win. And I just saw a prediction. AI
Trump 2028, right? Yeah. Trump for life. King Trump. King Trump.
Oh, they're going to have signs. Okay.
Supreme Leader Trump, you know what I mean?
What do the
What
county
do their
signs
other
say?
signs just say?
Supreme Leader.
Stop the mass deportations of Haitians. Nah, ramp that shit up.
I don't see
Ramp it up. Ramp it up. Never gonna happen. 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 Special eds? Oh no. Hey! King Chachi! Chachi, come here. Chachi, come here. Come here. Come here, boo-boos. Hi, boy. Hi, boy. Hi, my boy. Hi, my boy. What up, big dog?
What's up, man? Hey.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Where are they all at? Where are they all at? There's not a single Haitian here. There's not a single Haitian here.
No hate, no fear. Haitians are welcome here.
High calorie women and low T men.
There's that cat piss voice.
Perspective. Oh, I love the black conservative perspective, bro.
Haitians are welcome here.
Don't get maced.
Yeah.
No. Where are the Haitians? I don't see any.
No mass deportations.
FYI, David Harris Jr. has a video of you kicking ass. I know, I've seen it, Chris West. Thank you. That's pretty awesome. Thank you for the $5 super chat.
She has to be freaking propaganda. And then you guys stand out here and repeat what they're saying.
I think
you guys are brainwashed.
I think that chick over there, that's her sister.
Oh yeah, right
Look,
there.
they look alike, bro.
Yeah, the one over there, yeah.
They look alike, bro.
When Haitians are under attack, what do? Stand up when Haitians
are under attack. All right, girl, shut your mouth and get back.
I posted that Bovino was bought out. I think that's why there were so many haters in the chat. I posted that Bovino was bought out, and the bot swarm came at me.
Eat a hamburger.
So you gotta love it.
Hamburger.
I told y'all he was bought out. Same way if you bring up any of the other guys, Tucker Carlson, Thomas Massey, Candace Owens, Marjorie Taylor Greene, the bots swarm you, bro. It's so easy to tell when you're getting swarmed by bots. It's crazy.
There's like 20 people here at the most.
No family separation, no mass deportation.
Everyone commenting is like saying that Trump lied. And of course they're insulting me and all this good shit.
You guys having a good day? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful
It's so
day.
obvious. The whole psyop is so obvious, man.
How come there's no Haitians here to support you guys? Can you tell us why there's no Haitians
Bought out by who? Show the money trail.
Did you know that? There's not a single Haitian here in support of you guys? It's kind of pathetic, right?
Yeah, where are the Haitians? What is Pam doing?
Not built for this. Not at all. Hey, I think your cat's getting lonely at home. You might want to go home to your cat. It's probably going to try to shit on your bed.
Donald Trump is back to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump
No relations with the Haitians. No relations with the Haitians.
Where's the wall? Where are the deportations?
There's not a single Haitian here in support of these clowns. Yeah, but you would think the Haitians would be here.
It's all right. Y'all are gonna realize about Bovino eventually.
15 an hour, but the Mexican
It took me a while to finally
That's so weird.
give into it.
You're probably right, Metalsmith.
I wanted to defend Bovino too.
They hire illegals.
I wanted to, but it finally I just couldn't do it anymore. It's too obvious. It's too in your face.
You guys gonna follow me? Come on.
A sad day too.
Follow me, please. Follow me if you love Donald
And you wonder
Trump.
why he got replaced.
Follow me if you want to deport all the Haitians. Come on. Follow me to deport all the Haitians. Follow me to deport all the Haitians. There you go.
BKW, thank you for the 5. You said I missed all my peeps. Hey, well, we're here, man. We are here, ma'am. I'm sorry. We are here. By the way, guys, we have, I think, 15 minutes to hit that super chat goal. Where are we
Hit
at?
the like and subscribe button. It's free.
Oh, we're close, man. 15 more super chats and we can hit that goal.
Follow me.
We don't have to get the bacon out.
Haitians. Follow me if you want to.
Sorry, y'all. I was literally just blocking a bunch of people, but I also blocked Bovino. I said, fuck it. I'm not going to sit here and do that. It's like, anytime I mention Bovino, I don't tag him, I don't do any of that stuff, but anytime I mention Bovino, he chimes in.
No, the fuck.
He comes out of nowhere and chimes in. And then the bots swarm in. You could check their profiles. Some of them don't even have header pictures. They don't have nothing. They're just... Bovino is the man that we need.
Stand up and hold a sign and cry. Hold a sign and
So now they're out in the streets yelling at the cars. Oh, you need to get this guy a green vest, otherwise he's not really security.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, we boot them the fuck out. Say it loud and say it clear. Say it loud and say it clear. ISIS not welcome here. What's up, dog? How you doing? Let's go, baby. ISIS not welcome here. There's only like 6 people at the church. I guess there's probably like 5. Marcus!
Wes, they give her the happy poop.
Not for mass deportation!
It looks like no Juan cares about the Haitians.
Fuck that! Get out! Get out! Mass deportation!
So liberals get together and they yell at the trees, and this is supposed to change something.
Of all the Haitians, mass deportation of all the Haitians.
What a waste of life.
Deportation of all the fucking Haitians.
What a waste of life, man. These are the same people that go on their phones and cry about the economy or can't find a job or anything like that.
No, thank you. You're a... Yep. Yes, the fuck you will.
They got sick of hugging the trees and now they're yelling at them.
Aliens are not welcome here. Illegal aliens are welcome here. Illegal aliens are not welcome here. Illegal aliens are not welcome here. Where are they?
I miss doing my morning show, man. Tomorrow we're going to be back at the morning show.
Deportation of all the Haitians.
Tomorrow will be the morning show, 8 a.m. sharp.
Of all the Haitians. Mass deportation of all the Haitians. Let's go, Joe. Hey! Look at this big fucking motherfucker, bro. Look at that big motherfucker, bro. Mass deportation of all the Haitians. Mass deportation of all the Haitians. Mass deportation of all the Haitians. Mass deportation of all the Haitians.
Say it with your chest at least once, though.
Yeah, he tried to hit me with his little pathetic stick. Woo!
Say it with your chest.
It's a walking watermelon. Yeah, you're right. Yes, the fuck you will. I ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. Mass deportation of all the Haitians.
ICE says go back and they say fight back?
Yeah.
Where's ICE at? Where's ICE? You guys are gonna...
ICE ain't saying it, they're doing it.
I dare you to go try to fight ICE. You know what happens to people that try to fight ICE?
Yeah, not a Haitian in sight.
These fools are funny, bro.
Why do they have to hire like 5 token Muslims? And what's the point of Muslims being there to
look at the doggy.
yell and scream for Haitians anyways?
Doggy. That's such a pretty puppy. That's a good baby.
This is just so dumb.
Your dog is adorable. Your dog is adorable. Down, down with all the Haitians. Down, down with all the Haitians. Down, down with all the Haitians. Down, down with deportation.
Muslims looking for wives. Yeah, well, they're going to be very, very disappointed when their wife has a penis attached to it.
Stay back.
Remember Obama.
It's roadblock night. Roadblock night.
Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro.
What a joke. It's just like children. Just out here yelling at the sky.
How you doing?
People with their cars, windows rolled up, don't even hear them.
Did you not eat your Wheaties this morning? You're very unhappy. And do you have heartburn?
They should have came out here with the giant Trump 2028 sign and stood in front of them.
Hey, KF6 MYV, thank you for the $5 super chat, brother or sister.
They're losing energy already.
Yeah, they are.
And it's bigger than theirs.
Illegals are not welcome here.
Damn it.
Illegals are not welcome.
Yeah, there's not even any car. They're just yelling at the trees.
Illegals are not welcome here. Illegals are not welcome here.
This is so dumb.
Legal immigrants, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Yeah, that hits me, bro.
Got 5 minutes to hit that super chat goal, man.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I stay well away from you.
15 away. Anything $2 or more goes towards it.
Bitch ass.
Right, did I open up to everything?
That stick, fuck around and find out, bro. Fuck around and find out, Whiter Mike.
Oh, it's supposed to be.
Fuck around and find out, Mike. Fuck around and find out, bro. Fuck around and find out, fat fuck.
Oh, it's supposed to be $2. I don't know why it's.
You bald-headed little boy.
Yeah, mass deportations. Woo! Let's go.
I didn't mean to set the goal that high. I don't know why it's $10. Oh well.
They didn't get the email.
Deport them right back. Deport them right back.
Screaming at the sky and the
Deport
trees.
them right back.
Oh, you know Fat Mike smells.
Deport their asses back.
Mr. Mike, thank you for the $2, brother.
Deport their asses back. Deport.
Rebecca, thank you for the jamming.
Deport. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, Aunt Colleen. I have no idea.
So that means he thinks that it's a Donald Trump thing. Yeah. For one. Like you can't. I can't.
Oh, look at it.
They give Trump so much.
Yeah, I rode my motorcycle, so I don't have.
Overland Hams, thank you for the 10. He said for the goal.
Motorcycle.
What are they gonna do when Trump's out of office? They're not gonna have Orange Man badge to be able to say anymore, you know? What are they gonna do?
Oh, what are they gonna do? They're still gonna say fight back against the Trump administration, even though he's gone.
Federally for weed of marijuana, not illegals.
And we get another deporter in chief in house.
Marijuana, not illegals.
Emily, thank you for the 10. Aunt Colleen, thank you for the 5. And whatever message you got, I'll read it. You already know. You too, Emily.
Never gonna happen. We're not rewarding a bunch of criminals for breaking into our country. We're not
They're pretty similar to the Nazis, huh?
for breaking into our fucking country.
What are these generic shirts? Who wears these shirts? I think they're feds. they're fed schlops.
Let the Haitians stay in your basement.
No one wears these clothes.
Mass deportation of all the Haitians.
All these shirts look
Deportation.
Aw, Aunt Colleen, thank you. I know you are in your situation. So, you know, if you can't, don't worry about it. We're good over here.
Haitians.
Let's go. Yeah, dude. These guys are freaking hilarious. Pathetic, dude. Pathetic. Can't even be proud.
I think he's got mace in his pocket.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Even the Mexicans want that.
Never gonna happen.
Even Mexico wants the illegals out of here.
Never gonna happen.
You guys are too fucking stupid to understand how the world works. It ain't true. It ain't just America. Every nation has border laws and enforcement policies. You fuck.
All illegals got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. All illegals got to go. Hey, hey.
Ho, ho. All the illegals got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. All the illegals got to go. Hey.
Jalen, saying hi from Arturo and family. We're watching you this evening, so thanks for the entertainment. Sending our support and love from the Daily Discourse. Shout out to the Daily Discourse in their chat. Thank you, Jalen. We love you guys.
Bro.
Arturo's been a real one from the beginning. Always been himself. We love you for that, brother.
Dan, how's your book going?
Big shout out to Tommy, man.
I think Mike's just mad because he can't even touch it.
I do got to talk about this for a second, though. Look at the difference in votes in Republicans. So let's just look at Hennepin County. Is this still only 7.07 in? Okay, not that one. Let's look at Dakota. Okay, look how many votes in total were for the Democrat or the Republicans, right? 14,000, 8,000, 5,000. You know, not that it's. Oh fuck. 22, 20. So 27,000 roughly. Just whatever. Right around 27,000, right? Look how many voted for the Democrat Party. 57,000. 57,000. Double. Twice as many Democrats voted in this little county, Dakota County, than Republicans did. Ramsey, 26,000 Democrats. 2,000 Republicans. Man, we're fucked. We are so fucked.
No mask.
Deport them all.
No mask. Deportation.
Deport them all. Deport them all. Deport them all. Find them at the Home Depot and deport them. Did they find your
We are
father at the
so
Home Depot?
screwed.
Is that why you're mad?
There's no way Mike is going to win.
dad get,
There's no way the
deported
Republicans are
from
going
Home
to get
Depot?
a.
Is that why you're upset? Did your pops get deported? Are you an anchor baby? Are you an anchor baby?
You would think if there was any hope for Republicans to take it,
Are you an anchor baby?
these vote numbers would have to be close, not doubled.
Yep, lots of them. Lots of
That's
mass
too much, man.
deportation. Lots of mass deportation. Lots of mass deportation.
Again,
We love law.
why won't Demuth win?
Deportation.
What do you mean?
More deportation.
Why won't she win the primary, or why won't she win the election in general? So she's going to win the primary. Well, no, she's not going to win the primary. They're going to have a runoff. It's going to be Lisa versus Mike Lindell. They're going to have a runoff, all right? I mean, just look at these numbers. Look at the number difference right here. In total, we're talking about 88,000, 63,000. Okay, just look at their top candidate, 88,000. Look at Amy, 230,000. So that's 100,000 right there, plus that about 180,000 voted for Republicans so far counted. You look at over here, 230,000, 40,000, 43,000. So 243,000 compared to 180,000. The number difference is so vast, man. It would need to be much closer if any Republican has any chance of taking over the government spot. I just don't see it. I don't think the now this is just the primaries, right? It's just the primaries, but clearly the turnout was much higher for Democrats than it was for Republicans. And so what about the midterms? You think people are going to finally wake up and get out of their houses and go vote? Is the Republican population just not big enough to conquer Minnesota? It's bad, man. It's really bad. What about Hong? What about Hong? I'm sure she's probably going to win. Tom Tiffany, he takes it. He takes it. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't like this. This is supposed to be a purple state. Mind you, this is a state that Trump won. Let me get that shit out of here. Only 356,000 votes? Can y'all see that? Only 356,000 votes, and he got 95% of the votes. But you look over here to Democrats, 250,000 of them voted. Damn near a tie going on over here. And then you add another 47,000. We're talking 550,000 Democrats in Wisconsin got out there to vote. And Republicans, we only got about 400,000. And that's rounding up. That's overestimating. Oh, man. Republicans got to get off their asses and go vote, man. I mean, it's kind of close, but 100,000 vote difference, that's not that. 200,000, roughly. Between 150 to 200,000 vote difference, more Democrats got out to go vote. That's not good. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is a factor in there. But they still had to go vote. They had to go vote for every other candidate too, right? Or is there just nothing else to vote for? Is it just the governor race? What about the House and Senate and all that stuff? This is just governor. What about the House? I don't know. I'm hoping that the midterms is different, y'all. I'm hoping that the midterms are really where Republicans get active. I really, really do. I mean, what's the excuse for Minnesota, though? The turnout in Minnesota was also really bad. And you could say, look, the same thing you just said about Wisconsin. Oh, the Republicans didn't need to get out and vote. It's fine because the person wasn't challenged. Well, the same thing in Minnesota. The same thing in Minnesota. The Amy Klobuchar wasn't being challenged, so the Democrats didn't really have that big of a reason to get out there and vote. But they still showed up way more than the Republicans did. I don't know, man. I don't like seeing the numbers the way they are. Yeah, we did show up for the presidential election, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
I hope the midterms are just as viral.
Mr. Mike, come on out, bro. I'm being peaceful.
Somalia voters.
Deport those motherfuckers back.
Basically.
Deport those motherfuckers back. Deport those motherfuckers back. Deport them back. Deport, deport.
Did he say something?
Deport.
Did he say stay back? In English, please. Yeah, because this isn't a cult, right?
People crack me up.
I know, it's pathetic.
I just go out, pick one, and go out.
It's pathetic, bro.
I'm like sad, pathetic loser.
Sad, pathetic.
Thune and the RNC will screw up midterms on purpose. Yeah, more than likely.
How you guys doing today? It's nice weather today, right? It's nice weather today, right?
She needs some real shorts,
Hey, we
like
could
some
be nice
fitting
to each
shorts.
other. We could be nice to each other. I've always been nice to you.
Mariana Katz, thank you for the 5. He said, I did an analysis of the last 4 elections. There aren't that many legal voters in Minnesota. I believe that it's all made up numbers from the SOS office. Huh. Oh, maybe. I don't know. John, thank you for the 10. He said, if it holds, as most Dems were saying that voted for Crowley, apparently it's going to vote for Tiffany if Hong wins. Oh. The primary, as they do not want the communist pig in, so that extra 250K votes. Hopefully. Maybe. It's hard to imagine any Democrat, even the most moderate Democrats, actually voting for someone that supports the Donald Trump. Even though they dislike Hong and her radical, crazy communist ways, is that enough to influence that many people to sway their votes to
Deportation of all the Haitians.
vote for a Republican?
Mass deportation.
I don't know. I'm hoping, though. I'm hoping.
Of all the Haitians. Mass deportation of all the Haitians. Deportation of all the Haitians.
We're gonna double, triple ISIS pay, buddy.
Even if we pass the SAVE Act right now, apparently it wouldn't take effect in time for the midterms.
You guys are the best chat ever. We have
They were supposed to get it. They were supposed to get it passed and started before July, like the end of July, and they didn't pass it in time. So, why is that guy on the floor?
I don't know who cuts this dude's hair.
Tommy, you're gonna make him cry.
But whoever does is fucked up. Whoever cut this dude's hair is an asshole.
He needs some milk.
Whoever cuts your hair is really not your friend.
You're gonna make him cry, Tommy. Don't do it, Tommy.
Look at that shit. Man, I feel bad for this dude. I should have brought some hair clippers for him. I should have brought some hair clippers. Hey, who cut your hair, bro? That's fucked up. Hey, yeah, God bless you, bro. Not just deport them all.
I hate that voice, that stale cat piss voice.
Call it what
Hate
you
it.
want as long as we deport all of them. We could call it minimum deportations as long as we deport all of them.
Debbie, thank you for the hiding.
More deportation!
Y'all think he's a special needs kid?
We don't hate them. We just don't want them in our country if they're illegal. We don't hate them. We just want them out. They gotta be.
I think that's just one of those son husbands that one of these liberal women created in their basement. The one that keep locked up in the basement. Whenever they need a strong man to bring the groceries in. Or to open a can of jar.
I left him alone.
Open a jar of.
I left him alone. He's going through some shit.
Open a jar of pickles.
See his haircut? He's the one that was taking pictures of our license.
That they would just pull him out of the basement. Hey, come open this. You fucker.
Yeah. We love Trump. What were they saying? Not if they're illegal.
I would be asking them, who dragged you out here? Why are you out here?
They're illegal.
Shouldn't you be at home?
These guys don't know what immigrants and illegal aliens are. Wait for Trump. These people don't know the difference between illegal aliens and legal immigrants.
Yeah, they don't. They never do.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight.
Remove temporary protective status.
This is just getting nowhere really. I do want to see what's the results and okay, it's
where else do we have here that just has
Hong
nothing? We think there's probably about
it's a really close race, I'll tell you that. But it doesn't matter because shouldn't this be a runoff? They're not going to hit 50 votes.
I would think that's Crowley, and that's certainly the local pattern.
Or is there no runoff here? Whatever. We'll talk about this in the morning. Mail-in ballots are going to come in overnight. We'll see what happens, y'all. But we got the MAGA morning show bright and early for you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central on the other channel. All right. If you don't know, we have, I guess it's finally changed. And there it is. The MAGA morning. I still need to make a new banner. But the MAGA morning show will be live early in the morning. All right. I'll see you guys bright and early. Coffee with Arturo. The only morning show that exists. I invented morning shows. Me. I did it. All me. And I'm wrong and I'm right and you're wrong. That's it. I'm sure some of y'all get the reference. Anyways, I'm joking if you didn't know. I'll put it in the chat. Y'all follow me over here. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, man. Y'all take it easy.
Somebody once asked Donald Trump, how do you handle being at the center of all of this media attention, the whirlwind around you? How do you weather the storm? And he looked up and he said, I am the storm. I am the storm.